What I said was not too bad.
I like the way that you use the little buttons over there.
I do have buttons.
Yeah.
And I have a very special button here. Watch this.
Boy.
Listen to this button right here.
Oh, boy.
Say I was right. You are right.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
Say I was right. You are right.
There you go.
What is up? I hope everybody can hear me. We're doing a little...
You look good. Your level looks good. He's
Yeah,
got to wear
good.
a lapel because he talked me into buying this microphone, and this microphone is very location dependent, right?
Yes,
so I got to be on
yes.
top of this microphone. So just let us know. Make sure that I know we're muted. We were muted. We're not muted anymore.
That's just because it
I know,
takes a little
it takes
delay.
so long. The delay is horrible. But just let me know if everybody can hear Dimitri A-OK.
Yeah, just let us know. Wu-Tang is for the kids. Just let us know if you can hear me. And Wu-Tang is the greatest group ever in the history of hip-hop. That's all I have to say about
Really?
that.
Wow.
And if you don't know what CREAM stands for, we can't be real life friends. Period. That's just the way I roll. I'm sorry. It's
the way
just
you
thug
roll.
life. It's just thug life.
I'm feeling a cough coming on. Literally since you got here, I'm feeling a cough.
Listen, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
I'm serious though.
Let me tell you something.
Yes.
I drove 9.5 hours to come
Yes.
to the Mecca of COVID,
It kind of is. Yeah.
to the honey hole. Like, this is the honey hole of Corona. This is the epicenter.
It is now the epicenter.
This is, excuse me, I'm not done yet.
Okay, I'm
this
sorry.
is what the CDC calls a hot spot of the coronavirus, just to be here with you. I risked my life. Because I haven't seen you in so long and I miss you so much. Just to come down here.
You are right.
Oh, by the way, I'm not done yet. Hold on a second.
okay.
By the way, I think
I did miss you.
But
I did. It is good to have you so close.
I read this on Facebook, so it has to be true.
Okay.
I didn't read the article, just the headline. Somebody posted on Facebook that said that Corona started at Cape Coral.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like a manatee was having sex
Yes.
with a flamingo that was eating a live bat while
Yeah.
an Italian guy was filming it.
Well,
that's what that chemical composition is what
Yeah.
caused. That's what I read it on Facebook. It has to be true.
I was just going to say that. If you read that on Facebook,
Yes.
that's absolutely true.
I didn't read the article, just the headline.
Just the headline. Okay.
But it has to be true.
That was a long headline.
yes,
That was a
yes.
really long headline.
Yes.
Make sure that just let me know. Make sure that we can hear Dimitri. Okay. I know he seems to be a little bit loud on the mic, but that's okay. That's okay.
Ron DMC is the greatest. No, I disagree. Hi, Robin. Hi, John. Hi, Larry. Hope to get to see you this week. I don't know. You're in that. Larry's in that age group that's like the danger zone, right?
He is in the danger zone. I know.
Larry,
But
I got
I'll tell you
tested.
what. I'll be honest with you though. Larry gives 2 fucks about Corona. I've seen him operate out there, and he really does not
Listen,
care.
Larry has buried bodies, buddy. At least
I know.
this is Corona. Are you serious? Anyway, did I ride the moped? No. Am I drunk? Somebody asked if I'm drunk. Hey, Mooch, I'm not drunk. Not yet. I'm getting there though. Buddy.
Yeah, like we are drinking. This is
Cheers.
this is a drinking show.
This
tonight.
is the DP show.
So if anybody would like to go get a drink, an adult beverage, and drink along with us, please do so. Yeah.
So tonight's show is unrehearsed and raw, just like the DP show should
Hold on,
be.
for a second. I need to say hello to Battery Mooch because I have a question for Battery Mooch.
Do you want to do it now?
No, it's
Okay.
behind the scenes question.
Okay.
So I just want to let him know that the question is coming.
So
carry
Battery,
on
he's
now.
coming in. Battery Mooch, he's coming in from behind.
I'm coming at you.
That's what he's saying. So what we'd like to do today is answer your questions. Any question that you have, just put it in the chat.
Yes.
Since we don't have the phone lines, we're broadcasting from Cape Coral. And Bill will relay the questions to me on my messenger, and then we'll answer them here. It could be any question. It could be a serious question. It could be advocacy related. It could be PMTA related. It could be a political question. It could be a vape product question. It could be
a sexual
how
question.
Big Phil's penis is. Any question you want, you can ask it, and we will answer it completely unrehearsed, completely raw, just like we always do. And listen, you might not like the answer. I just got to warn you about that. But how you doing, buddy? I've missed you.
I'm doing good. I've missed you too. You know, I've been kind of stuck here by myself now for going on. I think it's going on 5 months.
Yeah.
And it's kind of miserable. You know, it's kind of terrible. But I'm glad to have you here for a few days, and maybe it's like what can we do though? It's like it's not even like we could take the boat to the beach. We could do
that's
that.
it.
But it's
That's
we
it.
can't go anywhere.
No.
We can't really see anything. And I tell you what, even going to the restaurants, it ain't the same.
It's not.
It's not the same because now, like even when you go in the restaurant, you should be wearing the mask, and you only take the mask off when you sit down to eat. But the waitress has the mask on. The restaurants are they're pretty much empty.
Yeah.
There's a couple places that are still getting some people, some of the outdoor spots, but it's just not the same.
The problem that I have, I went to Greece for a couple of weeks, and the problem that I have is that stupidity has taken over our country. I have a big problem with that. I have a big problem with people taking social science. My daughter said this.
Social science.
Social science. Social science is not real science. Okay? I am the first one to tell you I have no faith in our government. I have no faith in our CDC. I have no faith in our Surgeon General. I have no faith in our FDA. I have no faith in it. But if we're seeing collectively other countries being able to keep this under control, whether that is wearing a mask, whether it is doing social distancing, just following some basic rules, why is it that people simply just don't want to do it? This whole freedom thing is bugging me. I am all for freedom and all that, but man, let's get this thing under control. It's just, we were planning on going to China in August.
Well, we were planning on doing a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, let's.
We'll get to that.
Okay, all right.
We'll get to that.
Yeah.
But we were planning. But China has a 14-day quarantine for U.S. citizens. Can you believe? In 2020, the greatest nation in the world, from America, we have to quarantine ourselves in China.
Right.
They eat dogs in China. I'm serious. And I'm not saying it's a culture thing. I'm not saying that to offend anybody. All I'm saying is that for years it has been the opposite. We can't go to Italy. We can't go to Greece. I can, but you can't as a U.S. citizen.
Right.
We need to get this under
that
control.
is why you didn't invite me, right? That is why.
Of course.
Okay.
And in September, I want to bring you, but
we can't do it then either.
just wear a fucking mask. Whatever is required, just do it and stop complaining and stop making a Facebook post. I read this other day.
They should be wearing masks during the show.
Yeah, we should. Well. Yeah. I've been tested. I don't know about you, but
I haven't been tested. I'm pretty sure.
But whatever. I read this on Facebook the other day. I don't want to wear a mask because I'm breathing my carbon dioxide that's coming out of my mouth.
Yeah, you are. I mean, that's very dangerous.
Shoot me. Just end me. Elon Musk, make a fucking spaceship that can take me to space tomorrow, please. I will pay. No matter what, I will sell my house. I will mortgage everything. Get me out of this planet. I don't want to live here anymore. I am so frustrated, Phil.
Well, I've been saying that, and you said something before that like I truly believe in right now. I don't trust anything, and I don't know if it was on Scott's show, and welcome everybody who's coming from Scott's show, or if it was like maybe the Smoker show that I said this on. But I don't trust that. I don't trust what the CDC says. I don't trust what Fauci says. I don't trust what your boyfriend Jerome. I don't trust what he says. Him. I don't trust what our government says. I don't trust what the news says. Either side, by the way. Either side. And I was talking about this to somebody. There needs to be a news channel that gives news with no opinion.
Yes. News
with no opinion.
This happened.
Right. Yeah, that's it. And how about this? Especially with where the country is right now. How about putting a positive spin on everything? Because all you hear is like how many people have corona, how many people are dying. How many people have corona, how many people are dying? Right? How about how many people are recovering?
Yes.
How many people are doing just fine? How many people are surviving?
Yes.
How about that? We never hear that number. It's kind of like
it's
kind of like the teen vaping epidemic. But what you don't hear ever is the fact that teen smoking is down lower than it ever has been before.
Agreed.
It's all about the spin. The spin is so fucking negative.
We just I see some comments and masks don't work. I don't know. I don't know who made us scientists to make that determination if they work. I don't know. All I'm saying is the point is not if they work or they don't work. The point is if you make a post that says I'm not going to wear a mask because it infringes on my freedom or what, it doesn't make a difference if they work or not.
Yeah, that's not the point.
Does TSA security work? Like when you go and and you check in your bag and you have literally 18 650s up the ass in your bag and they take out a bottle of water because you're going to blow up the plane. Yeah. It doesn't work. It It gives the calmness to the people to think that it's work. Again, you don't understand what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, but
just
it's not just common, right? It's also I see it like, and you know what? I don't like wearing a mask. I don't. I get so goddamn depressed. But
I mean, I can see why, your beautiful face, you don't want to obstruct it. You want all the ladies to see it. I get it.
I had to buy a black one to match my shirt. I got to do matchy match. You should do matchy match with the. But what we do with vaping is tobacco harm reduction.
Yes.
Harm reduction. So what if the masks don't work 100% of the time? What if they don't? But what if they only work 5% of the time? Well, are we not reducing harm?
I agree. 110%.
Right?
110%. Harm reduction in any kind of case is fine as long as you believe into it. You have to believe in what we believe about vaping. Like, we're so passionate about vaping, we have felt the effects in ourselves. I've seen in other countries, in Greece, for example, I was just there, a country of 11 million, 172 deaths, okay? The government, Phil, is very, very strict about what they're doing. They said, we're going to shut down the tourism. 20% of the GDP for the Greece is tourism. 20% of the income for the entire country is tourism. And you know what the government said? Shut down. No flights. UK, out. Italy, out. Spain, out. US, out. Just shut it down. And everybody's suffering.
Yeah, you even said that because, I mean, I've been to Greece. I know some of the spots that you've taken me to, the touristy areas where we do the shopping, and there's all the restaurants. You sit down and you have people watching everything, and it's dead.
Dead. But
as a matter of fact, you just opened up a vape shop right there, too.
I did. I signed the lease.
Timing Aries 2, timing your vape shop, timing Unsalted. By the way, Unsalted, I don't know if you know this, but sitting next to me now, I want to point out that this is the #1 best-selling flavor.
This is the #1 best-selling set, which we haven't used at all, by the way. It's full.
No, there's actually a reason why that's there.
Why?
That is going to be part of a Facebook Live on the platform group. You don't want to miss it.
All right. Okay. Am I going to be here for that? Or
no, you're not going to be here for that. No, absolutely not. No. I have a couple things I want to
put your questions in the chat. Bill's collecting them. I see him. I'm going to get to it in just a second.
Yes.
Listen, Greece took it very, very seriously, and I'm going to tell you why. Okay? When we got to Greece, even though I have dual citizenship. I have U.S. citizenship and I have Greek citizenship. Okay? That's exactly right. So we'll get to that.
Yeah.
So, even though I'm a Greek national, since I was flying from America, as soon as I got to the airport, they pulled me to the side with the kids. I'm traveling with my daughters, and they put us in a different line. Guess what we did? In the airport, nurses testing for COVID.
Okay.
In the airport.
Yeah.
Okay? We leave. They said, if we're going to have the results within 24 hours. We'll call you. If you're positive, you'll have to quarantine yourself for 14 days.
Okay, so they didn't only do the temperature, but they also did a test.
No, they stuck the thing down my throat, deep-throated me. I mean, I was like gagged.
Down your throat? Don't they put it up your nose?
No, down my fucking throat, I gagged.
By the way, when you do that, it turns me on a little bit. I'm not going to lie. I think, please do that again.
Poor Maria, my oldest daughter, she has the nurse was going like this, and Maria was going like, I'm like, Maria, you can't do that. God. But anyway, so we got tested. One of the beaches in Athens that we go to, a very popular beach. You pay to get in. It has, it's a nice resort. The city told them they can only have 250 people on the beach at a time. They came in, they checked them. They had 267 people. Shut them down for 2 weeks. I mean, they're taking this shit seriously. Is what I'm saying. They're enforcing it. Okay, they're keeping everything under control. It's okay. It's okay. Just forget about it. Just do whatever needs to be done. Let's get this thing over with, man. It's just unbelievable.
Yeah, but is it going to be over with? Is it going to be over with? I hear what you're saying, right? But I'm going to play devil's advocate a little bit here too, because you know how I feel about it.
Sure.
Is it truly going to be over until we have the vaccine, or the election comes and goes?
Yeah, we need some drugs. We need drugs for a vaccine. We need drugs to help, keep it under control or cure it. But I think that even just in the last 2 months, we've seen the death rate slow down a lot. So that means that the hospitals are giving
they're figuring it out.
They're figuring it out. So
right.
Yes, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay at some point. I think more than anything, it's just that this security that people need to feel. When we've been to China many times.
Okay, all right.
Right?
Yeah.
We see a lot of people in China wearing masks.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah.
Right? for them, it might be just the security of how they feel, and it makes them more confident to go out there and make life normal again.
Well, when I asked about the Chinese and when they were wearing masks, I heard 3 reasons, right? I heard reason number 1, preventing themselves from getting sick. Reason number 2, all of the pollution there. Reason number 3, they're sick and they don't want to get you sick.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
All those are valid reasons, okay? And our government, unfortunately, here did a very poor job of trying to appease our president. You can't have the public health community trying to adjust to whatever the administration is trying to do. I get it. The economy was doing very, very good here in America, okay? And you have to give kudos to Trump for that. No doubt about it. But when you have something like this happen and you have the Surgeon General saying in a plane that masks don't work, and then 2 weeks later, just 2 weeks later, he's like, everybody wear a mask. How can you trust anybody?
I don't.
How can you trust anybody?
Because they don't know. They don't know. I mean, they're kind of making it up as we go. I think that's what I think.
Yeah.
And that's why I still say to this point, there should not. Okay, look, some people like the way Trump is handling this. Some people don't like how Trump is handling this. Why the fuck is nobody saying CDC fucked up?
Yeah.
Because it's their job.
It's not a Trump thing.
It's a CDC thing. To me,
it's not even a CDC. It's like nobody's on the same page. That's what the problem is.
Well, yeah.
If you're going to choose one, if Trump says, fuck this entire thing, I don't care, everybody should be on that page. You can't have some people within the administration doubting this, or should we open schools or don't open schools? Should we do this or should we do that? Should we wear a mask or not wear? Just pick something and just go with it. But this is causing more division in a very tumultuous time right now in America, that we already have division because of the racial tension. Now there's more division coming up just on this simple mask thing. Look, I don't care. I'm not a scientist. I mean, I have a lot of people, friends of mine that are nurses, that tell me that masks do reduce harm. Why would they wear them in hospitals if they didn't, right? So I have to go based on their recommendation, even if it does 2%.
Right. That's what I said before. Right. It's still harm reduction.
It's still harm reduction. Yeah. So we have to wear them. So I don't believe this. Masks don't do anything. I don't believe that. That's just my personal opinion. I'm not an expert, but we're not on the same page. As a country, we're divided, even on a simple task as wearing the masks. That's all I'm saying. And we can't go forward. In Greece, just 2 days ago, the government announced, even for vape shops and all that, everybody that comes into the shop has to have a mask. Mm-hmm. Right?
Well, there's some stores that are doing that here now.
Yes.
Right? So, but
it's not mandated.
No, it's not mandated. They're taking it on their own.
Right?
There are several stores, both public, like Walmart's. Costco did it early. Sam's Club now. They are like, you have to have a mask to go in. And now I'm seeing like a lot of the smaller. As a matter of fact, I got a haircut today, right? So the first time I went, this is when they reopened, right?
Yeah.
I said, do you want me to wear the mask? She's like, wear the mask if you want. Don't wear the mask. And all the chairs were there. Nothing changed really. I went in today. You had to have the mask on, right? And there were only 2 chairs in the whole place on opposite sides of the salon. So, yeah, I mean, things are changing.
You just make the adjustments and go along. In Greece, if they catch you without a mask, it's a €150 fine. And they enforce it. Trust me, they enforce it. They don't fuck around. And again, that's the problem that we have here. It's like we can't all get in the same page. You have some people that are saying we're not going to enforce it. We have some governors that are enforcing it. We have different mandates. And the whole thing has just caused division amongst humans.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, we're all humans. We need to treat each other with respect and love and kindness, and not have issues like this cause division. Give me at least a serious issue. Give me something that I can really get behind and have a debate with you on it. But this is not a debatable thing.
But the division is getting worse and worse and worse, and I truly believe that it has a lot to do with social media, and I believe it has a lot to do with mainstream media, right?
Yeah.
I think that those
social
are
science.
Social science. And there's also no respect anymore. There's no respect for anything. There's no respect for the other person's opinion. There's no respect for people. I grew up and I was taught that you have to respect people. You respect your elders. You respect this. You respect that. That's how I was brought up.
Yes.
And now it just doesn't seem there's any respect for anything.
Yes.
Like even when you watch mainstream media, and again, both sides.
Yes.
Okay. The way they attack each other and the things that they say, It's like everything is inflammatory right now. Everything that is being said is inflammatory against the other. I really wish we could put this shit down and get along, man. I just don't see it getting any better.
Let's switch up to vaping a little bit because we have to keep this a little bit vaping as well too because we can talk about this all night as we want. To me, I'm so depressed and I'm so frustrated with the whole situation. But it's just my voice. One of the best things that I've done, I've literally snoozed. I'm not lying to you. Close to 800 people on Facebook.
Really?
Yeah, you hit
800.
that.
Yeah.
You can hit snooze 30 days. Oh my God, it's so refreshing. Like my newsfeed get cleaned up as soon as I see somebody posting. It's not the actual topic. If you're gonna post something that's stupid, fake, or just something that that goes to some website that immediately I snooze you, and it cleans up your Facebook feed so much. It's so refreshing, not to get on there and see stupid stuff.
Well, I think you also you do a lot more posting on Facebook than I do,
yes.
So you probably see that a lot more than I do. I really don't have that issue
God.
on Facebook.
Well, you never pay attention. That's why.
No, I do pay attention. I do have that issue a little bit on YouTube. A little bit.
Yeah.
And I've banned a few people recently. Yeah, ban them.
I mean, that's what J-Hayes does. You get on there and say, just ban.
Yeah.
Listen, nobody has time for that shit.
No, I really don't.
We don't have time for that.
The reason why I do this stuff, the reason why I do these reviews is like somebody sent me an email. Just watching you keeps me motivated to not smoke anymore.
Yeah.
If you're doing it, I can do it too. If you're doing it at your age, I can continue to do it too. And that makes me feel good, and that makes me want to continue doing what I'm doing. Right? Yeah.
So let's get some questions. By the way, keep putting your questions in the chat. Bill's collecting them all.
Tell me about it, Cool Breeze. Turn off your TV, man. I gotta get away from it. I always say that.
What mods are y'all using tonight?
Oh my God, there's a plethora.
Yeah.
Should we go through?
You go first. You got a lot.
All right. Yeah, I do have a lot.
I'm very simple.
Now. Okay. So I've got the new Novo X from Smoke. Okay, this one just came in for a review. I am convinced that Smoke does not understand what mouth to lung is, both in the draw tightness and the draw strength. I've got my tried and true MVP5 with my Zenith Pro. Can I show this?
Yeah.
Okay. So I have the new Inikin Scepter that this is not yet released. I think Todd did an unboxing on
yes.
this. Yeah. Okay. I'm still using the Twister, the Freemax Twister 30 watt. I really like the flavor on this tank. And I still hate the bubble glass, and I still can't get the bubble glass out to replace it. And then I've got my Inikin Chroma R with my Zenith, my Aries 2.
And so all I'm using is.
And by the way, I just wanted to point out that at least 80% of these are using the watermelon peach, the number one selling flavor in the unsalted line. You'll notice this bottle is empty. I actually had to order.
You got a lot.
I actually shy or shay. Is it shy or shay?
Either or.
Well, those are 18. Oh, okay. I didn't show that device. Where's that device? Okay, those are 18 milligrams over there. You know why?
Yeah? Why?
Because I have to test this. So
I
have to put 18 milligram here, and I had to put 0 milligram here. Right? We'll be talking about this soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I get to mine now? Is that okay? Because all I have is 2.
Yeah, so go ahead. Yeah.
So this has all been used for the last, 5 months. I have 2 Aries. I have my DIY Feels
Tears?
PP
Tears.
French Tears
Yeah.
in this on the MVP. And since I had a long drive, I just took the MVP and it's still full. And then on a Chroma R, I have the black Aries with Sublime from Liquid. That's what we're using here.
Yeah, you know what? It's funny because you say that because this is the. I know there's liquid in it. I know there's battery in it. So like, if I grab this, I can go out.
That's
I know
it.
I'm okay.
I was like, I'm
right?
going to make a long drive.
Yeah.
I might as well have it. All right. That was from Jose Razo. Question: JT Von Bass, can I have $5? Yeah, JT. Send me your PayPal. I'll send you $5. If that's what's going to make your night, I'll be more than happy to help. You can have $5.
Wait, hold on. Vapor Owl says push the glass to the side and it should pop out. No, the tank needs to be separated to pop the glass out, but there's really no way to separate the glass because there's like nothing to grab onto or to separate the tank.
Why are you jumping the questions?
Oh, I'm sorry. Because I was
You're
just
not
talking
staying.
about it. You're right.
You're not staying in.
You're right. I'm sorry.
You're not staying in.
Well, because I don't
character.
usually don't forget. I usually don't do the questions like
Bill's
this.
collecting all the questions.
I know, but
and then he's sending them to me. I told Bill to collect all the questions, no matter what the question is. Just collect it.
Evelyn, yes, we're together. That was the whole.
Why do you answer the question again?
Oh, I'm sorry.
What are you doing?
No, that wasn't a question. That was a comment. Go ahead. All right, go ahead.
Dave Foot, what are your thoughts on the bill to stop USPS shipping vape products? So this bill has been in the works for the last 3 years, I think. This is what I think about it. I think that not only on a federal level, but on a state level, these politicians are finding the excuse of Corona to hurt the industry even more. We've seen this on a state-by-state basis, like New York, where they ban flavors. And this is what the federal government's doing well. They're trying to lump this in with other stuff and make it pass and try to get bipartisan support. And I think it's going to go through.
Really?
I'm not so concerned about it because there's ways to bypass it, and a lot of the companies know how to bypass it. So don't be too freaked out about it. There's other options out there to get liquid to remote places that don't have vape shops in there, or if you can't find whatever you want in your local vape shop. My biggest concern is how little the involvement has been from consumers. Like, consumers themselves, especially in America, don't want to do anything until something is banned. Like, after New York banned flavors, I can't tell you how many messages I got. I can't believe they banned flavors.
Yeah, I know.
And I'm like, well, we've been telling you that this is going to happen. So if you don't want this to go through, you need to be contacting your congressman. 𝗂𝗃 has made it very, very easy for you to contact them. They have a form right on the website. Get out there and voice your opinion. It's going to be too late. When people realize what's happening, one of the biggest downfalls of our industry is not being able to reach consumers everywhere. This is something that we do very, very poorly. Why? That's a 2-hour show in itself. But we can't reach people. Just either don't care or they don't know until it's too late. And then when the squeeze happens, everybody's like, what happened?
Yeah.
I was just about to do it right now. And
right.
It's just like our 0.5% that are like in the know-how. We all know that this is happening. But I guarantee you the majority of people don't even know that this bill is going through.
Yeah, no, they don't.
And that's a big problem.
Well, but I mean, like you said, that was also the same way with flavors, because there's a lot of people that sent me an email going, I can't get my flavors anymore. They had no idea it was coming. Absolutely no idea.
Right.
And that breaks my heart. That crushes me that there are people out there that I really can't buy flavors. My store really took all the flavors off the shelves. They can't believe it. They can't believe it.
A lot of people say that this is not going to make it through the House. And I if you would have asked me 2 months ago, I would have said the same thing. However, here's my fear for people that might not know how politics work. If somebody goes to a congressman and says, "Hey, listen, if you support my bill, I'll support your bill."
Yeah.
This is how politics are made every day in America. Right? So even though I didn't think that they're going to get the support in the House, I fear that with Corona now, there might be some negotiations that will throw the vaping industry under the bus, and this has happened in the past. We saw it with 𝗁𝗂𝗃𝗃. Okay? 𝗁𝗂𝗃𝗃 used vaping as a negotiating tool for the Democrats to get what they want and the Republicans to get what they want. So for us, we're the easiest industry to throw under the bus because we have zero representation.
Yeah.
So even though I didn't believe it 2 months ago, don't be so confident that it's not going to go through the House.
Yeah. Well, didn't they do the same thing basically in New York? I mean, they had that vote in the middle of the night and nobody knew about it. And
that's what my fear is because of COVID.
And if you listen to a lot of news articles and you read a lot of stories, vaping just spreads corona like a butter knife with butter on an English muffin. I mean, it's just it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous what's going on.
Rob Ramdisk asks, is Inniken filing a PMTA for the Aries 2? No. However, Inniken is filing PMTA for 3 products. I can't tell you what they are. While in Greece, I don't know who this came from. While in Greece, at any point did you consider, do I really want to go back to North America and all the drama waiting? Yes.
Wow, that's funny because we had a really big, long conversation about this.
Yeah, we did before.
Yeah.
But yes, I thought about it. Look, I am committed as an advocate, and I have work here that needs to be done, no matter what my businesses are in Europe and what I'm trying to do. I have clients here for PMTA. I have my commitment to the Tennessee Smoke-Free Association. I have my commitment to my buddy, my partner here, Phil, for the work that we're doing. Whether it's going to be on an advocacy level or on a business level. So no matter what my feelings are, I still have to come through and do what I need to do. So yes, I thought about it many, many times, but I'm here.
You better not leave me.
Where am I going to go?
Just like move here. I'm telling you, you need to come to Florida so we can do shit together.
What is your? This is from Daryl Roach. What your thought about a fake giveaway? Does it hurt vaping?
Fake giveaway? What does that mean?
Can you be more specific, Daryl? Who did a fake giveaway?
Oh, you mean like somebody did a giveaway and they didn't come through with the product?
Yeah, it happens all the time.
Oh my God!
I'm surprised.
I don't even want to think about what my shipping costs are going to be this month for shows and for contest giveways. It's going to be ugly again.
It's okay.
A lot of it was overseas.
Can't take it.
A lot of it was overseas, man.
If you be a little bit more specific, I can expand on it. But does it hurt vaping? No. It hurts the person that just didn't give
the giveaway.
Team free shit that didn't get the product. And it never hurts the companies. Trust me, this happens all the time. And a few people bitch about it on Facebook, and that's it. John Best. Phil, I got it.
Shinnecock. Shit, my father used to fish in Shinnecock.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's a fun name to say.
That's
I jumped the gun, didn't I?
Yes.
Yeah, but it's a comment, though. It's not a...
But listen, Fluid Vapor changed their name to Shinecock.
Shinecock or Shinnecock?
I thought Shinnecock.
It's not Shinecock.
Shinecock.
You're going to shine my cock tonight?
but Fluid Vapor was yours is fucking spotless. I'll tell you that right now. You shine it every night.
That's right.
I got an Anakin Z-Beat Monday. I can't find 4 mil anywhere, not even in China. John Best, AnakinStore.com will have them restocked. Because of COVID, they were delayed, but they will be on Anakin Store. We'll message Anakin again, make sure that they stock them on AnakinStore.com.
And before you move on there, John Best, I did read your comment about the 2 liquid ports in the tank from Freemax. So do me a favor, actually send me that on Facebook, because if I try it and it works, I want to give you credit in the next video. Okay, go ahead, move on.
Oh, make sure, Bill, do me a favor. Bill, make sure you pick up comments as well, too, if you don't mind. Just send them in my chat, because the chat's going too fast. But questions and comments, just throw them in my chat if you find anything that's interesting, or anything that's drama. Anything that's drama related.
Yeah.
Everybody get some fucking drama going.
Yeah, sure. We can't spin the wheel tonight.
Dimmy, how can someone in New York get juice? Not me. Listen, there's still companies that are shipping to New York. You just have to find the companies that are shipping to it, okay? So there's 2 ways that you can do this. Find the liquid companies that continue to civil disobedience, which I agree with. Just keep shipping until you get a letter that you can't ship. And there's quite a few companies that still ship to New York. And then the second thing is to have it shipped to a friend, and then that friend ships it to you directly into New York. So if you have a friend that's in Tennessee, for example, you ship the liquid to Tennessee, and then from Tennessee, that person can ship it to New York. It sucks, but that's...
I was just thinking of something. Both of us right now have something very interesting below the waist.
Yeah.
Right?
I don't know. I've seen yours. You haven't seen mine. I don't know.
No. I'm talking about those.
Oh, yeah.
Look what he's wearing. Hold on.
I have my... Hold on.
Go ahead. Yeah, pick him up. Get him up high enough.
Get on this side.
Yeah.
Say I was right. You are right.
You're
Say
right.
I was right. You are right.
I have my Skechers on because I was going to go on a trip and I wanted to be comfortable. But you have pink shorts on.
I do. I have the reason why.
Pink shorts on.
Because I wanted to make you feel comfortable.
Yeah, you do. I don't know if I feel comfortable watching
Look at that. But you know what? Much like Will Smith with the black suit, I make these look good.
You do.
Right, there you go.
You look good, buddy.
Thank you.
Tanned.
Yep.
You slimmed up. You look good. All right. Question from Thomas Kirsop. So do these 2 wear matching Skechers now? No. My Skechers are cool.
Oh, jeez.
I picked the cool model of the Skechers. That's what I did. I try to find the coolest.
I can't even win with that.
I try to find the coolest Skechers pair.
I don't know.
And that's what I bought.
I don't know if those.
But they're very, very comfortable.
I don't think so. But anyway.
Question from Steve Mal. Any chance of extension on PMTAs or September locked in? Look, as it stands right now, September 9th is locked in. Now, having said that, there's a lot. We're putting a lot of pressure on HHS right now, and then we are submitting, on behalf of clients, letters to the FDA saying that due to COVID, it's a little bit difficult to get testing done and finished. And so we are pushing for an extension, but nothing is guaranteed right now. If anything is going to happen, unfortunately, it's going to happen in like 14 days before the deadline. Okay, so that sucks because a lot of people are doing a lot of hard work right now, including myself. But we might get closer to the date, just like we did, with ingredient listing, where they did it 24 hours,
like 24 hours before. Yeah.
If we're going to get an extension, we deserve an extension. Every other industry is getting extensions because of COVID. We should as well too. So. Super chat. Thanks for the $5. New Wave Dave. Thanks, buddy. Dimitris, shoe of shame. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm embarrassed to wear them, but they're comfortable.
Right. You are right.
Yeah,
you're right.
That's right.
All right. Question. Retro Care. I hope you both are doing great. Great job on the Aries 2. Love it. Thank you very much. I love him too.
We do appreciate the comments on the Aries 2. They're so much better than the Aries 1. And for the Aries 2 fans, we do have special something. I will just say that we have something special coming. Okay,
we worked really hard on this.
Yeah,
we worked really, but we can't say anything. I'm not going to say anything.
Do you know why we can't say anything?
Until we get final packaging.
Yeah, because it'll probably be like there'll be a brand new pandemic that'll shut down China.
But I'm so excited. I cannot wait till I get it in my hands, then I can show it to people. I'm very, very, very excited with the Aries 2. We have a little surprise we got a lot of great comments, and then we just. Again, what me and Phil do is we listen. We listen to the feedback. We have direct connection to the consumers. The platform group on Facebook is great. People come in there and we ask them, what do you like? What do you don't like? What do you want us to change? And then we listen to the people and we try to ultimately give them exactly what the people want. And I think that we achieved it.
I think we did.
We'll see it. We'll see it in a little bit.
Yep.
But anyway, all right, back to the questions.
Back to the question.
If you have any questions, please put them in the chat right now.
All questions.
Put them in the chat. Anything.
Funny
anything
comments. Yep. Go ahead. It's good to have you here, man.
Thanks,
it's
man.
like I feel.
It's been a long time.
Do you realize how? Let's drink.
Cheers.
Do you realize how long it's been since I've seen you in your underwear? It's like
a long time.
It's a long.
I might just take my pants off now.
It is a long time. A long time.
I got some sexy underwear on to match to offset the Skechers.
The Skechers, yeah.
So
okay.
I might just take my pants off now.
I might have to refill this.
Okay, just let me know. I can entertain people for 2 minutes.
I know
Who came closest to tearing up first when you both finally saw each other in person? Phil or Dimmy?
Me.
Yeah, Phil's very sensitive.
I am very sensitive.
He's very, very sensitive. Yeah. More sensitive than me.
Absolutely. Without a doubt. Hands down, without a doubt.
Without a doubt. This comment from Larry, but Phil wears my wife's sandals. Now that's cool, Dimmy.
Well, okay. I wore them in an emergency situation. Did you? Oh, you didn't know this?
I didn't know this.
Oh, you didn't know
this? No. Please fill me in.
Thanks, Larry. So, I was out with Larry and Mo on the boat. We did a little fishing. Then we went to the beach for a while. It was actually really, really nice. We had a good time, and I can't wait to do it again with Larry. So then I took the boat to what do they call? Burnt Store Marina. All right, to fill it up with gas.
Next to Shinnecock.
Shinnecock, right? And then I came out, but it was a little bit rough, and I didn't want to put them in the rough water, so I tried to hug the coast a little bit, coming back to where I live, right? Right up on an oyster bar.
Oh boy!
Right up on an oyster bar, and I couldn't get it off with the engine, so now you got to kind of get out and you got to kind of push it. So they're like, no. You can't go in without shoes because the oyster bar will cut up your feet, and there's like bacteria and stuff, and you could get like infection.
Right.
And I didn't have my boat shoes on the boat, and Larry jumped in because he had sandals, and I was like, Mo, do you have your sandals? And she's like, yeah. She goes, do you want to wear them? And I said, yeah. So I put Mo's sandals on.
So hold on, Mo's sandals fit your feet?
No, they're very small. They're very small. But I was able to get them on, yeah.
You know what they say about people with small feet.
Here we go.
I'm just saying. I knew that
was coming. I knew that was coming.
Yeah. Ram Disc again. Question. Your thoughts on if DeSantis will veto SB 810? It's been so long that the bill has been sitting on there that I feel more confident. I have to give shout out to Nick Orlando, Dolores, of course, and everybody involved in the Florida Smoke-Free Association. They have done just a fantastic job of getting people involved into voicing their opposition to this bill. And I think that it's getting heard. I think that the more this is delayed, the more pressure that we put on the officials and the elected officials in Florida and the governor himself, especially a governor that has in the past been vocal about vaping, that he said that vaping is better than smoking. I think that we have a good opportunity. I wish I could be in that office of fly and tell you. I really wish. I can only go based on what I'm seeing of the perception of the pressure that we're putting on them. The pressure that the Florida Smoke-Free Association and everybody that's involved with that is putting on them. They're doing a fantastic job. As long as we keep that pressure on, I have a good feeling that he might.
I see in the VTA from the trenches emails that I get that they're saying that they're putting pressure on DeSantis as well. Are they? Or are they working with the Florida Smoke-Free? So okay,
I don't know. I can only see what I see, and what I see is what Orlando and the gang is doing, and they're doing a fantastic job.
No, okay. Well, I'm sorry.
Don't be jumping.
I saw. I
have to whip you.
Okay, don't. All right.
𝗏𝗏𝗏.
Promises.
𝗏𝗏𝗏.
Yeah, 𝗏𝗏𝗏.
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 You still making rebuildable dick for Z-Coils? No. I'm just gonna be completely honest with you. It just got scrapped because of the corona. We have some other projects that See, what happens is the vaping industry evolves very, very quickly. Yeah. And you have to make the adjustments depending on what's in demand. So we had to jump on some other projects, and you'll see them here pretty soon. In the next, hopefully, 30 days, you'll see the announcements. We're working on a lot of stuff.
We actually have a prototype here right now.
We have a prototype here, and then we have quite a few projects in. When we work with Inniken, and when Inniken tells us do this, we have to do that. Yeah. So we have to make the adjustments and design and prototype and test products based on what the demand is at the time. So unfortunately, that got scraped. We were going to work on it in August when we went to China, the Z-Coil, the rebuildable Z-Coil, but our trip to China got canceled too. Yeah. Oh, by the way, Germany got canceled as well too. Hall of Vape. By the way, Vapexpo got canceled in France, so that's canceled as well too. Italy, I'm sure, is going to be canceled as well. So all of our travel has been canceled till the end of the year. So all you have to is YouTube, is the DP Show and the Smoker Show to entertain you during these COVID times. And by the way, huge shout out to Bill Tarling for filling in to me while I was in Greece.
Absolutely.
You guys did a great job. The shows were fantastic.
Yeah,
fantastic. I mean, the transitions weren't as smooth as mine, but other than that,
but not bad.
The content was great.
Not bad, right? Like I could do this shot if you want. Like I have
what is that? It doesn't change it.
No, it does. There's a little thing on the bottom. Yeah, so we're in a frame now. We're in a frame.
Steve Mount, thanks for the answer. Do you think unflavored Nick will be safe for a while after September 9th? Yes. I don't see any Nick limitations. And, unfortunately, oh boy, let's get some controversy.
Oh boy, here we go.
Unfortunately, the vape shop model in America has changed. It's changed, folks. I mean, I'm sorry. Not all vape shops. Don't get mad and don't be pissy but the majority of vape shop, the true vape shop, it's not the same anymore.
No, it's not.
We saw that with the introduction of CBD. After CBD, it was flower. After flower, it was pre-rolls. After pre-rolls, it was bongs, pipes. And now the magical Delta 8 is coming. Delta 8 in vape shops. I mean, I literally see people that used to make liquid pushing Delta 8, which gets you high. I mean, it gets you high. No, I'm not against weed. You know that.
No, I know.
Even though it makes me paranoid, it makes me look like I'm in 3D. But I'm not against weed. But we're fighting this misconception of vaping and lung injuries, and now we're seeing Delta 8 introduced in the vape shop. The model of the vape shop is not the same. A lot of the people that are true hardcore vapors in America, the number has dwindled down, started to DIY, order their stuff online. They just don't go to vape shops anymore. That model is not the same as it used to be back in 2012, 2013, 2014, where people are dedicated to help people quit smoking. Yeah. It's a catch-all. So nicotine, well, you're never going to have a problem getting nicotine.
Yeah, and the problem is that I understand both sides of the coin. I really, really do, right? Yes, I want those vape shops to be dedicated vape shops. I want them to be what they used to be. I want them to be dedicated and focused on smokers and getting people off of cigarettes. But at the same time, with the numbers going down because of all of the negativity that is being spread about vaping, all the misinformation that is being spread about vaping, I understand that they got to live. They got to eat. Right, so they're bringing in these products to survive, even though I disagree with it.
I don't agree with it. I said in my shops in Greece, mine are all vape shops. You've been to my shops, you've seen them.
Yeah.
if I get to the point where I can't make a living, I'll just shut them down.
You shut them down.
I shut them because I didn't. Again, I don't have nothing against people transitioning to that product because they got to make a living. It's not my thing.
Yeah,
There's still 40 million smokers I have to help. I'm sorry. This is where I get upset, Phil, because I didn't get into this for pre-rolls or CBD or loose leaf or whatever. I'm not against those products. I'm not sitting here with you for those products.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So as our numbers go down, we're not going to start talking about,
No.
CBD, right?
No.
We are the guys that are nicotine vaping, getting people off cigarettes.
And making vaping fun again. In fact, I'm going to go out right now, officially on the DP show today, is that I'm actually going to jump off the MTL boat, and I'm going to go into the direct lung boat. Because sub-ohming made vaping fun for a lot of people. And that's gone. Everybody's fiending on 50 milligram salt and pods that have screens on them. Listen, why would you put a screen on a pod? These products are all geared towards the same people. These are not products that are made for new people. Make vaping fun again. Make vaping fun. Let's bring sub-ohm back. I'm going to bring sub-ohm back. We brought MTL back. I swear to God, we're going to bring sub-ohming back. Who would have thunk it? That me and Phil are advocating for sub-ohming.
But I think the reason why is when you go to vape shows and there's people walking around with these sad faces going, there's nothing here for me anymore, and because I understand that, because I was at the vape show at one point going, there's nothing for me here anymore, right? And they're feeling the same way that I felt, right? And I love that Rip Trippers called sub-ohming old school, right? Yeah. Because before all these pods and mouth to lung came back, we were the old school. Yeah. It's crazy the circle that just goes around.
I look at the releases now. I always look at companies what they're putting out and I see this trend, okay? That trend, again, is not a trend. If it was a trend geared towards, okay, let's get people off cigarettes, I would say, okay, I'm on board. But we're designing product. Like, we took a pod, right? A stick battery that we used when we started back in 2010.
Yep.
We took a pod, and then what did we do? We adjusted it to the vaping industry.
Right.
So we took a pod, then we made it bigger, then we put more airflow. Now we're putting screens. The next thing is going to be a 3 battery pod. Because that's what's going to happen. It's already out. A 2 battery pod, whatever. It's already out. And then it's going to be a 3 battery, then a 4 battery. Then Kangaroo's going to make a 5 battery.
I was just going to say that as you beat me to it.
Kangaroo's going to make a 5 battery and everybody's going to laugh.
Actually, this is a good topic for discussion, right? What do you think? What is your opinion, right, of mouth to lung? What mouth to lung is becoming when we see devices being advertised as mouth to lung? Because I can remember when we put out the Aries, the original, like everybody complaining that it wasn't tight enough, right? That was the big complaint, that it couldn't get tight enough for people. And now when I see things like this being advertised as mouth to lung, like how are people calling that mouth to lung? I just don't understand.
So here's the mouth to lung, or MTL, as you coined the phrase, became a hype thing, okay? So as more of this higher nicotine, salt nicotine came into the market, we needed more devices. Then guess what? Oh, flavored jewel pods were banned. This was banned. You can't find these pods. So people were going to open liquid, and then you need devices to work that. But people that were sub-ohming and then went to a pod system needed more airflow. They couldn't go to the dedicated tight MTL draw as we know it.
Right.
So the people that were using the Aries 1 were dedicated MTLers. It wasn't people that were sub-ohming that bought the Aries.
Right.
Okay? So if you're a dedicated...
that's a good point.
If you're an MTLer and you're going to buy the Aries 1, you're going to say it's not tight enough. And I agree with it. Right? And we fixed that with the Aries 2. It's tight. It's as tight as Phil's butthole when I'm driving. That's how tight. I mean, it's tight.
That's tight.
Tight. You can't get nothing out of it.
You're talking about driving the Yaris in Greece,
That's right.
Yeah, okay.
So...
that's tight.
But when it became hype, and MTL is hype now, which, I'm happy for. I'm happy that MTL is coming back, and a lot of these people that were complaining all these years now have products. As MTL became hype, the term MTL got convoluted, like a lot of things in vaping. Okay? Just like we went from an 18650 to 21700 to 2650 and then dual, triple, and so forth, the same thing is happening with these systems that are calling MTL.
Right.
They're using the MTL tagline, but in fact, it's not. There's a degree of MTL. And listen, there's nothing wrong. I like a loose MTL draw myself. Okay?
Well, I do too. I like looser than a cigarette.
Right.
Looser
I like it a little bit looser than you. Okay?
Okay.
I like. So you like it loose?
I see what you're saying. I thought you were talking about something else.
No, I like the draw a little bit looser than you.
Yeah.
So we have that degree of MTL. So if you can put it somewhere in that scope of MTL, you can call it MTL. I guess that's fine. And then what we have to do as an industry, if we're marketing these products to vapors, we have to come up with some kind of a scale, like you've done in your videos, which I think is great. That scale that you've created of like tightness of a cigarette to that's a little bit higher, that's great. So if we as an industry know when somebody reviews something, says, okay, this is MTL, but it's not mimicking a cigarette, then we're okay, right?
Right.
Or this is MTL and this is a looser MTL draw, where you can, maybe RDL it as well too, restrict direct lung it as well too.
Right.
That's fine, as long as the industry understands what the product is. Now, if you're going to take that product to sell it to a new person that's coming in...
that's my concern.
That's a big concern. But then again, the vape shops are not looking at that because we don't have that smoker conversion rate anymore. You understand what I'm saying? We don't have people going into vape shops like we used to quit smoking.
Right. Once again, it's vaping devices being designed for vapors, not for smokers, right? Because I think I've said it in like my last couple review videos that there is one device out there that has been mouth to lung all the while for years, way before vaping, and will continue to be mouth to lung for many years in the future. Hopefully not many, right? But that's this device.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And that's why I said when we say mouth to lung, I think this should be the de facto standard.
That should be the starting point.
Yeah, right.
That should be the platform. See what I did there?
I see what you did there.
But listen, the great thing about vaping is that all styles should matter. We just need to define it a little bit more. I like a restricted direct. For the last 4 or 5 months, I've been strictly MTL. I've been just enjoying these two flavors on my Aries. But I like to pick up an RDL device and put a flavorful liquid inside there at 3 or 6 milligram, and I like to experience that sometimes as well too. Everybody should be able to experience anything that they like. If you like direct lung, you should direct lung. You like RDL. You like MTL loose, you should have that. Tight. You should have everything.
Right.
Not one. The mistake of our industry is that we always pick that one hype and everything goes there. And everything else is forgotten. And some of those people go back to cigarettes. They do.
I know.
They go back to cigarettes. Yeah. You will not believe how many people in America have gone back to cigarettes. You can argue all you want about this 13 million. I hear Tony and other people using it as well too. There's no way we have 13 million vapors in America. Absolutely false. You might have a couple million that are like us, that are like true. No matter what happens, we know what we're gonna get. We're gonna get it. Vape, yeah. We might have 2 or 3 more million that are pod users, or they're buying, blues and puff bars and shit like that. And then you might have a couple more million that are dual users. We don't have the numbers. We had the opportunity to do that, but we squashed it because for 2 years, all we gave you was 3 milligram, a gallon of liquid, and a direct lung dog. We squashed it. Argue all you want with me. That is the facts. And we got really, really off on that.
No, that's okay. But like, okay, so what you said, yeah, I agree. And I said that in the video. And even though you say things a certain way, somebody feels like you're attacking them, and somebody did not really attack me, but they left like a message in or a response to the video that I can tell they were angry. Because I said all styles, I'm okay with any style of vaping. I'm okay with any style of draw. You should find the exact draw that you want and that you like. My concern is calling something MTL when it is way looser than this. That's my only concern. Because I was talking to Dennis. Dennis says, he's like, I've got at least 5 pods on the shelf because they're way too loose for me.
Yeah.
Right? I just wish there was a better way, and that's exactly why I did this. That's exactly why I'm doing this in the videos when I'm talking about pods and stuff, right? So I'm trying to like give people an idea of where that draw is. Yeah. Because when you see, I think it's very, very important. when you see MTL, again, a loose MTL, nothing wrong with that. If that's what you like, absolutely nothing. And this is something else too that I noticed. Because I'm using these pods now, like I'm reviewing them and I'm trying them, I'm using them. When I go back to my normal devices, they feel tight now.
Tighter. Yeah, that's the first thing I did. Like when I came in, he's like, "Try this," and I was like, "It's too loose." Immediately, like the first thing I said.
Yeah.
The first thing I told Phil, and this is why we're so good with each other, because I immediately know as soon as I took a draw on it that for our style of vaping, it's too loose. Okay, but I get it. This is a device that is geared towards the vaping industry and those people that have come off maybe direct lung and have gone into the pod system and they want a looser draw. They need to be catered to.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
But the product needs to be marketed towards them as well too. Because if I'm a proper, as Todd says, MTLer picks up that device,
right,
they're not going to be happy. And not only they're not going to be happy, they feel they're going to be cheated out of their money.
I think so.
You know what I'm saying?
And
that draws sometimes people. Let me get some. I gotta get some questions.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta get some questions. We're way behind. Oh my God, we're way behind. Retro Care. You guys have been with me for about 8 years from when I started vaping. I love you both for what you do for the community. Well,
thank you. Thank you, Retro.
That's very. I love sweet comments like that. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. And hopefully we'll be around for another 8 years.
Hopefully.
Lancelot KNT. How long will it be until we have vape conventions, and will they be different? I don't see anything until 2021, honestly.
Yeah.
Everything has been canceled, and Greece can't. We have every year in Greece during the summertime, all the villages where my father's from and all that, they have these festivals. They call them panegyria. It's very local to every area. Islands have them everywhere. They're everywhere. And they start in July and they go all the way to September.
Okay.
It's very huge economic impact to the small town, because you're going actually to the town where you're from.
Yeah.
Live music, sheep, goats, lambs, just whole
Drink,
cooking,
dancing and stuff,
drinking wine and dancing, and it's like a 2-day thing. All of them canceled this year.
Everything.
Everything. They don't allow it. So I can't see how possibly we can have a convention by the end of the year and it be successful, meaning like we can't travel. So if we can't travel, how can we possibly go? And then if people do go, you can't have any testing. Our shops in Greece are not allowed. You can't test liquid in vape stores in Greece right now. So how can you have a show if you can't test liquid and people can't come? Yes. So we'll get to that. I have a question. I have a question on that as well too. So yeah, I don't see it until 2021. I guess.
While you're answering, is it time for me to have another beverage? It's time for me to get another beverage, or
yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna go fill up. If you need, just yell. I'm only gonna.
You want to fill mine too?
I'll fill yours too. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I'm a good host.
Just top it with ice.
Absolutely.
I'll go ahead and answer this question from the Faceless Vapor. The Faceless Vapor. Why are you faceless? If you couldn't get vaping products to the U.S., what would you be doing? I don't think that there's ever going to be a problem getting hardware into the U.S. Because they don't contain nicotine. I think a lot of these states that have banned zero nicotine, I think that's just a lawsuit waiting to happen. Nobody's big enough to have the money to be able to challenge that, okay? So let me tell you something. If a product does not contain nicotine, there's no authority over it in the government, as long as you can go through the process of an entire lawsuit to be able to prove that. That's very, very costly. I mean, you're looking at about $1.5 million to $2 million to win one of these. And once you win that, then you set the precedent, and then anything that happens after that will be able to refer to that lawsuit. Nobody has been able to have the funds to challenge the zero nicotine because it's zero nicotine. Okay, so as far as the hardware is concerned, we're never going to have any problems getting into the U.S. China can ship directly hardware into the U.S. and nobody can stop it. So, but if your question is if we weren't into vaping, what would we be doing? I think that I would be washing dishes at a restaurant, and then Phil would be an audio engineer somewhere, maybe in China. All right, question. Paul Lucas. Didn't the UK get around the flavor ban by having flavor shots? Yes. It wasn't the UK. That was the European Union in general. Because of the simple fact that I mentioned earlier. The TPD in Europe has zero control over zero nicotine products. The TPD is called the Tobacco Products Directive, and that is directly into products that used nicotine or nicotine-containing e-liquids. So that's why the short fill was born in Europe, not just in the UK, and they don't. They don't. Now, they're saying TBD3 might change that, but we haven't gotten there yet. Okay?
Okay. Did I miss anything good?
No.
Okay.
Just advocacy questions. All right. Janine Timmons. Janine, how you doing, babe?
Janine's good.
Sweet.
She's
such sweet.
She really is.
𝗏𝗵𝗶𝗀's website says the Adept is out of stock and discontinued. Is that true? Maybe for 𝗏𝗵𝗶's discontinued, but not. It's still available.
Yep.
The Adept has done very well for me in Greece because it's waterproof, low wattage.
Simple.
People like it. A lot of people are buying it, and then they're throwing an Anakin S tank on it, the disposable one, and they're taking it to the beach.
Oh, perfect. There you go. Yeah. I actually recommended an Adept today in an email. Somebody was asking
I think it's a great device. My wife's using it right now. That's what she uses. Yeah.
Do you know that for sure?
Yes. Okay. She posted a picture of it today.
Okay.
Fucking coffee shop, and I'm over here with Phil. William O'Neill, can you please recommend a good MTL kit mod and tank? William.
Really?
So embarrassing. I mean, we make the best MTL tank. The Zenith. The Zenith tank is a great MTL tank. Pair it with any device that you want. I would say the Chroma R. You don't like the Chroma R? Pick up an Aegis Legend. You don't like the Aegis Legend? Pick up iStick Pico. Works fine. Perfect. Any kind of device. The power you're going to get for 15, 16 watts, no matter what device you're going to put on there, is going to be good. It's not going to improve your...
That brings up another good point. So we're seeing all these pod mods come out right now, okay? So let me just grab one. Here's a 𝗵𝗵𝗶𝗀. And, it's got a great screen on it. It's fully adjustable. And when you buy this, right, it opens you up to a world, an entire world of like 4 coils, 5 coils.
Yeah.
But when you buy a mod with a 510 connection, it opens up a world of thousands of tanks.
Yes.
Tens of thousands of coils.
Right.
So unless the pod mod comes with a 510 connection, I just don't understand it.
And not to mention that if you're a vape shop, you want devices that give you 1,000 options because you want to sell coils. If you don't, listen, you're not going to make it selling at pods. I'm going to tell you right now, you're going to be out of business. So I don't understand why more people are not being. It's more economical. It's more enjoyable. It's more flavorful. It's more versatile. A tank, $20, $30 tank is the way to go. If you want a good MTL tank, the Zenith, the Slide.
The Zenith or Slide, yep.
All of those are good.
Well, they're easy to work with.
Can I get a 20 millimeter Slide tank anytime soon? No. But we have some stuff coming. I can't tell you, Costello. Jimmy D. What's up, guys? New sub to the channel. Watch you guys here and there. But now I'm official. I'm sure I speak on behalf of everyone here. Thank you for everything you guys do for the industry. Jimmy D.
Oh, Jimmy D. Thank you very much and welcome.
I'm going to give you some Wu-Tang love right here, Jimmy D. Thank you. Welcome. Thanks for the sub.
What was that?
Wu-Tang love. Come on, get with a pro. Come on, Phil. What the fuck?
What
the fuck?
That was sexy AF.
On fleek.
On fleek.
Is Unsalted available in the States or just 𝗏𝗵𝗶 still? Rob Wigles. RockyTopVapor.com.
Mm-hmm.
RockyTopVapor.com. Go now and order the #1 selling Cool Citrus from the Unsalted line. Rocky Top Vapor in America.
Should have never had
Thanks
that bottle.
to Dave Nelson over there at Rocky Top Vapor.
Should have never had that bottle.
And if you're a vape shop and you want to bring it in, Medusa Distribution has Unsalted available in the United States, at least until September the 9th. Ancient Aliens. I want to know the secret to Phil's diet. I know.
My diet?
Go ahead. Tell him what you've been doing. I have to hear about it every fucking day.
What do you usually say? Hookers and cocaine, right?
Yeah. Hookers and blow.
No, it's about a 4-mile walk in the morning, and then about a 10-mile bike ride in the afternoon. Really, that no diet. Just kind of doing that every single day now, and it's been working.
You look good. Hey, by the way, I noticed that they paved your roads.
Yeah, right. Okay. Still no water and sewer.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
So I'm okay with that.
All right.
But then I looked at the main road. They paved that.
Yeah.
And they put a fucking bike lane there.
They did.
They
made it for
you opened the entire fucking road, and all you still have is one lane, and then we have to deal with
I know what you're saying. Yeah.
So
no, that's good. That's good. I have a lot of places that I could ride
all the retired people down here, I guess that is. Janine Thomas, our province has banned zero nicotine. Again, Janine, I'm telling you, it needs to be challenged in court, and it's very, very expensive. But nobody wants to challenge zero nic. It's a huge mistake, in my opinion. I think it should be challenged. All we need is a couple $1 million. I'll win it. Give me a couple $1 million. I'll win that lawsuit. Because they have no authority over a product that contains no nicotine. But these groups are being just, bombarded. And the big tobacco companies, they don't care. Big tobacco does not want to sell zero nicotine. Big tobacco wants to sell nicotine. They want to sell products that you're going to keep on buying. So they're not going to challenge it. They have the money. They could challenge this and win this at any given time. But they're not. Our industry needs to challenge it.
Is this an attempt at a challenge? Is this an attempt at getting?
According to my sources.
Okay. So what I'm holding here, this is Orchard Blend from 5 okay? And this doesn't use nicotine. It uses a synthetic chemical. I hate when they call it synthetic nicotine because that's going to draw the vultures in, right? I mean, call it something else, but it does use a synthetic nicotine. So according to your sources, here it comes.
According to my sources, it's not captured by the FDA. But it's just a short-term fix. The FDA can come out tomorrow with a guidance that says synthetic nicotine needs to go through the pharmaceutical process. You're done. So, but according to my sources right now, I mean, all the attorneys that I have talked to say that it's not captured. Because the FDA clearly says that the PMTA is designed for products that are derived from nicotine.
Derived from nicotine, and that's
tobacco nicotine.
Right, and that's not derived from.
And it's not derived from.
Interesting. Okay.
Robbie Nix. Hey, Phil and Demi, we love y'all's show. Oh, you must be from the South.
Thank you.
So sweet, Robbie. But I received my secret squirrel package from the Vape Team show, and it is an Aries 2. Any advice or helpful tips for using it, guys? All right, Robbie. Yes, I do. Once you open up the box, you're going to see our beautiful faces. And my face, of course, is from 3 years ago where I was 300 pounds. But anyway, bypass that. Yeah. And then on the bottom of that, you're going to see a nice little card, a blue card. On one side, it has a personal message from me and Phil.
Thanking you for your purchase.
Thank you, a little love. On the back side, there's a QR code. Scan it with your phone. It's going to take you to a page that has 4 videos from Phil. They're very short. They're not regular people sort of videos. Okay? Very short. Go through each one of those videos, and he'll walk you through the process for you to make an enjoyable Aries 2 experience.
And by the way, we do that with all of our platform products, right?
Yes.
So, as a matter of fact, I'm going to do something for the Inikin blog for platform. But, we didn't want platform to be something where you just buy in a vape shop or you order online and that's it. You get nothing else. You get no support. So that's why we did the QR code in the package, and if you do scan the QR code on any of our products, you're going to get several videos. You're going to get like the video that's what's in the box, right? Then you're going to get the video, how do I use it? Then you're going to get the video maintenance and troubleshooting, and then you're going to get the video. I think that's it, maintenance and troubleshooting. That was all of them. But you are going to get those videos to help you, and they are quick videos. I go through things really, really quick. It's not like a full review. But there's that support, and there's also the Facebook page, the platform Facebook page.
I saw a video the other day from Legion Vapes on YouTube that reviewed the Aries, and he did a fantastic job.
Good.
A very detailed video. It's about 30 minutes long. Legion Vapes, check him out on YouTube. And he covered very seldomly do I see a reviewer doing a good job these days reviewing products. There's some just popping them out, whatever. But Legion Vapes did a fantastic job of explaining the thought process, because you always have to understand. One of my biggest gripes is that people don't understand the thought process behind a product. Like, why would Freemax design this like this? Okay, which, by the way, I love this. We talked about it to do it about 1.5 years ago. But you need to understand the thought process behind it, and I think Legion Vapes does a really, really good job, and of course Phil's video. Okay, so Robbie, I hope you enjoy it, and thanks to the Vape Team guys for making it available for you for a giveaway. Pete Carlson. When I began vaping, vape store employees actually were knowledgeable about their products and took the time to educate me about what they carried. Seldom do I see that now. I agree, Pete. I agree. It's all about what that vape shop employee is using now. Yeah. It's not about harm reduction anymore. It's more of the hobbyist side. It's like, I'm using this. This is the best product. You should have it as well too. We see this every day as well too, Pete. It's unfortunate. sign of the times, and it just goes to show you that vape shops are not what they used to be. Very like in Chattanooga right now. In Chattanooga, Mountain Oak Vapors, Chattanooga Vapor Company, solid vape shops. Everybody else,
yeah. And that's exactly why we designed and we did, and we were doing that for a while. It was the Back to the Basics web shop, web shop seminar that we were doing, right? And it was to to talk about the issues that people are having in vape shops and how vape shops can change their ways a little bit to maybe be a little bit more inviting and a little bit more like focused on the smoker while still helping everybody else out. And yeah, we haven't done that in a while either.
I will tell you that the vape shops that we did it though, I continue to get really good. Dave Nelson and Rocky Top Vapor is another one. Like we did that seminar for them, and it greatly improved their business model and their sales, and it kind of drove back the harm reduction aspect of why you work at a vape shop. And people get complacent a lot of times. Like me right now, I'm so complacent because this setup right here, I have the 2 Aries. I rebuild them once a week. I change the cotton twice a week.
Yeah, about that. Yeah.
I'm so happy in my vaping right now that I'm like, I gotta test the prototype. I even dread testing the prototype, right? Yeah. So and that happens. But when you're in the business, you have to do it, and we do it. Vape shops should do the same thing. They should always, remember what it used to be smoking a cigarette. They should always remember to test out the product that they're trying to sell. They should always remember to listen to the needs of the customer and then try to match whatever they have in inventory to the needs of the customer, not what they're using or what they think is the best. If they think this is the best, they push this onto you, but it might not be what the customer's needing.
Yeah, and I feel the same way. I mean, there are certain vapes that I really, really enjoy. I mean, I enjoy the Aries too. I enjoy my Zlide and my Zenith, my Zenith Pro.
You're a little bit older than me too, so replaceable coil is the way to go for older people. Replaceable.
I just said I like my Aries too. You didn't hear that part, but I'm also, because I review and because I actually use the products that I review. I am forced to use.
You do?
Yeah, imagine that.
You just don't unbox them into a video.
Still to this day, yeah. So actually, using this Smoke Novo right now. I'm doing it for number one. It's really review. It's the evaluation process, right? I'm waiting for the battery to die so I can charge it up and see what the battery actually measures. I'm waiting to see how much e-liquid that I go through with the battery charge. So yeah, I do.
And if anybody doubts Phil Bissardo, as soon as I came into the house, he's using the products that he's about to review. There's no doubt about it. If anybody doubts how accurate, and I just told him this other day in a private message. I don't know if I should say it here. I don't want to fucking, blow up your ego.
No, it's okay.
But we were talking about reviews, and I said, Phil, your reviews are impeccable. All right? They're just really, really good reviews, and I can tell just by looking at the videos, and I watch all your videos, unfortunately. Well, it's because Corona. I don't have nothing else to do. I have 3 hours.
Yeah, I'm all out of binge watching. I got nothing left to binge watch.
Your reviews are great. If people doubt the work that you put into it, they're wrong. Because I saw it with my own eyes. As soon as I walked into this house, the stuff that he was using is the stuff that's upcoming for reviews.
Yep. Larry, I got to give Larry that. Larry does build. Larry's very angry that you said old guys don't build.
How can he fucking see? I don't know. Put a huge magnifying glass?
No, I think he's got... Hey, look.
I guess.
The first time I pulled out my cheaters.
So fucking pissed.
I pulled out my cheaters, and I did this.
I'm so pissed.
Oh my God,
so
instantly the camera comes out taking photos. Phil can't see, haha, but all over
I'm so
Facebook.
Depressed.
I was all over Facebook. Now, I said, I told you, it was coming.
Is it just me? Let me know in the chat. Is it just me? Overnight, I lost my fucking sight. It literally happened in 24 hours. I cannot. One day I have 20/15 vision. The next day I can't see shit. I don't know what happened. As soon as I hit that 47.5, I was like, what the hell happened?
It's actually your eyeball changing shape. It changes shape. It flattens.
I don't want to know the details. I'm depressed. I'm very depressed. All right, next question. Hold on. Let me get to my questions. Aleko130. That's Greek.
Yeah. Oh, well, actually, he's very good. He posts comments on my videos all the time.
Hi, boys. In Australian at the moment.
Good guy.
Black market Juul pods are sold in different colors to attract kids with nicotine. This will add more fuel, to destroy vaping in Australia. Australia is having a rough time right now. And look, you can't stop stupid people. We have companies. Let me tell you something. Aleco.
Aleco.
Listen to me. If you think it's bad in Australia, we have American companies that have business accounts on TikTok. Okay? Listen. You can say whatever you want about me. Fucking unfriend me on Facebook. If you are a vapor company and you have a business account on TikTok, you can go fuck yourself. 40% of TikTok is underage. 40%. 40% of the users on TikTok. If you submit that to the FDA, not only you're not going to get a PMTA, you're going to get a cease and desist. All right? But what I say here on the DP show or on my Facebook can't stop stupid people from doing stupid shit. I mean, it happens all the time. Our industry is known of taking a gun, turning it around, pointing it at our balls, and just shooting it, just right there. We always do this. We can't stop that.
You know, I got a phone call from a friend who has a son, and she found bills on, I think, his credit card, right? Because he has a credit card somehow, and it was for vape products, right?
Yeah.
And he's getting the disposables. So she comes to me, she goes, I don't know what because they vape too, right? But they wanted to make sure like what he was using, because I think he's like 17, right? Yeah. 17. And they don't mind that he's vaping. They would rather him vape than smoke, which I think makes sense. And you know, vaping and not doing drugs or whatever, they're okay with that, right? But they wanted to make sure that what he was using and what he was getting was safe, because they have no idea. So they came to me as, you know, a subject matter expert. My first question was...
Subject matter expert.
I said, my first question was, where's he getting them from? Who's selling them to him? Yeah. Right? I mean, that's the problem. That's why we're in the situation
I get that that's the point, but it doesn't help that when you put... Look, the disposable e-cigarette is a great tool to use to convert people. But the marketing, look, Puff Bar paid people on TikTok, okay? I'm telling you, this is solid stuff that I'm telling you here, all right? It doesn't help our cause. You want to do a disposable cigarette that's going to help adults, you know, 4 or 5, just like we used to do back in the old days. Yeah. Tobacco, menthol, cherry, strawberry, peach. Right. All right, we got 5 products. This is a good introduction. Now, you quit smoking, you want to continue to use those? You have to. But we don't have to put 25 flavors with high WS-23 because of that cooling effect, so it doesn't hurt the throat, with salt at 50 milligrams to get people hooked on it. And people get hooked on it. Unfortunately, they do. Whether you, again, I'm telling you, this is true. Don't believe me? Ask Phil. Yeah. We've seen people fiending on these products. But again, forget about that. The disposable, again, was a great tool to get people to introduce them to vaping. What did we do? As an industry, we took it and we fucked that product as well, too. Just like we do with everything. Everything, we have a tendency to self-destruct. I just listened to Self-Destruction. Do you remember that song? Self-destruction, you're heading for it was like a medley of like
Dinner Public and a Show, ladies and gentlemen.
Public Enemy.
No, don't know it.
It had like 10, 15 different rappers on it.
All the years I DJ, never came across that song.
There's no way.
I'm serious. I don't know it.
It had Kumo D, Public Enemy.
But don't forget, you were always into that.
Oh my God, I can't believe
you're into that old school hip hop thing. I was never really into the old school hip hop thing. I mean, I had some, but not as much as you.
Janine Timmons is curious about the average age in the chat. It's gotta be older. Oh, by the way, don't come up with your old people build. I know it was just a joke, for fucking sake. I know old people build. Stop. It was a joke towards Phil. Don't take everything personal. It's the internet, for crying out loud.
Are you yelling at Larry?
No, I'm just in the internet.
Because Larry just says old guys build. That's all he was saying.
Fuck Larry.
Don't yell at Larry.
No, I'm just saying. I know it was a joke. It was a stab at Phil. That's what we do.
That's what we do.
If something is like older, I take a stab at Phil. This is what we do.
By the way, I felt it. Because COVID is spread with droplets, right? I felt a droplet. There was a droplet that just hit my wrist right there.
Motherfucker, I tested negative. Have you? Go get a test tomorrow. No,
I haven't. Oh, look, we got ages coming out. That's cool.
Go get.
I do want to say hello to Jennifer. Jennifer, you know.
Hey, Jennifer. How you doing,
Jennifer?
Baby?
Thank you for having me on the
40,
show.
51, 49, 31, 50. It's kind of like, that's our demographics anyway.
That's our demographic. That is absolutely our demographic. Yeah, that's cool.
Joe Razzo. I wonder how old that pack of Marlboros is.
Oh, my God. It's old. So, well, I just talked about this on the last Smoker show. This is the pack of cigarettes that I had to go to the store to buy for the most important vape trick video, right? And there's still only one missing from the pack, right? So even with these sitting here, as long as I got my vape, they do not attract me at all anymore.
Angela Siegfried, I just realized what looks strange to me. Dimi and Phil in the same place. Yay.
Yay.
Yeah, it's exciting.
It is nice for a change.
I'm happy to be here.
Yeah.
I'm happy to see Phil and hang out with
I
him.
bet you anything, too, that my video is better.
What video?
My video right now. The video of me. Because when
we only have one fucking camera.
That's why.
17 things attached to my stream.
That's exactly why. Because I'm not coming into your stream and then you got to do it.
I like when you come in, though.
Come into the stream? Yeah, okay.
Oh my, opinions from both ends. You are listening to the DP Show with Dimmy and Phil.
That's sexy. That's sexy. I did that.
I know you did. Well, no, you didn't actually do that.
No, I didn't do it.
You had it done.
I had it done.
Because if you did, I want you to talk like that all the time.
Devotee says, easy to get tired of vaping 1 liter of juice a week with a DLing. Devotee, I agree with you. I agree with you partially. I'm going to tell you why. I think that a lot of people that got into vaping and then they were chasing the dragon. Pay attention. Pay attention to what I'm saying. This is very serious. So you start, sub-ohming or whatever. You're using 4 or 5, and then you're chasing the dragon. Then you find the dual coil, right? And then the quad coil, and then the new mesh coils. And then you go to these tanks that are going through literally like 5 mLs every hour.
Oh, yeah.
And then you're buying more liquid. Then you start to realize, oh, hold on, I'm vaping 20 mLs a day. I have to buy a 60 mil every 3 days. Now I'm at $25 every 3 days.
Yeah.
Plus I have to get a coil, which is $6. It's $31. I'm spending more money vaping than I was when I was smoking.
Yeah,
and a lot of people went back. A lot of people went back to smoking for that simple reason. Again, not because of the actual act of direct lunging. It's because you went to that, and then a lot of people started chasing the dragon. They were watching the videos and the hype, and then these quad cores and these aliens and these dinosaurs, all this.
You know who loved that?
Who?
Vape shops.
Yes, and they killed it. The vape shops killed it.
They were killing it.
They brought Juul
because they were selling so much e-liquid. They were and now they're pushing these.
Joe Oliver, I like that chart, Phil. That's a good idea to give us
Joe.
an idea where a device falls. Yes, I think that was brilliant. I told Phil, it's a brilliant idea. It's like this is the stuff that reviewers should be giving you. It's like, I want to know when I suck on it, what am I getting?
Well, I'll tell you what you're getting later. But,
About 3 inches.
Well, I actually worked for a long time to try to come up with a device that measured the draw, right? And I couldn't get it accurate enough. I couldn't get it recreatable enough, right? So that's why I thought now especially it's important because people. I mean, look at Mark Todd when he says proper mouth to lung. Right, and when people see mouth to lung, I think they are expecting a certain thing, and it's good to know where it really is.
Yeah. Pete Carlson, I wish there would be a real true to smoking tobacco flavored device that is closer to a real cigarette, so that I would get my wife off cigs. There seems less tobacco flavored e-juice than ever. So Pete, first of all, Pete Carlson, send a message to Phil Lusardo on Facebook with your name and your address, and we'll send something out for your wife, okay? Some tobacco flavors and a device to try to get her off cigarettes.
I think I have some left, yeah.
Pete, send us a message. First, now, there's a problem here.
What's the problem, Dave? Please.
Me and Phil have talked about this in the last 3 years working with Inikin, and then before that with Kangaroo. We can come up with that product. There's no demand. This is the answer that we get. Yeah. There's no demand. Yeah. So if a manufacturer like Inikin or Kangaroo feels that within the vape community, because that's where we sell our products, there's no demand, they're not going to make it. Me and Phil designed the perfect electronic cigarette. I'm not going to lie to you. We'll have details in the book one day. We present this idea, and the owner of the company loved it. The problem is there's no demand.
Yep.
If we can't sell it within the vaping industry, they're not going to make it. And we're not big enough to take this idea to big tobacco.
Mm-hmm.
So if you can't put it in big tobacco and you can't put it in the vaping industry, all those great ideas for the perfect electronics, the perfect, there's no such thing as a perfect, but as close as possible to a real cigarette, we made it.
Yeah.
And it just couldn't be produced, because if the vape shops are not going to pick it up, we can't sell it.
Yeah.
And then we can't walk into Philip Morris and say, "Hey, I'm Phil and Dini, from the DP show." No, not double penetration, DP show. And we want to sell this idea to you. They're going to laugh, right? So if you can't market it, we can't. So we'll try our best, Pete, to help your wife. Just send us a message and we'll send you something out. You gonna help Pete's wife?
Yeah, I'm gonna help Pete's wife.
Yes.
Yeah.
Add it to your.
Add it to my list.
To yourself. Rob Rand, I'm curious. How did the vaping Greek go to Greece for a vacation and come back whiter than before, or is Phil just darker than Jimmy? So
you're absolutely right. You are absolutely, because usually you spend a lot of time on the beach.
Two things.
Okay, here it comes.
Number one, Phil is darker than I've ever seen him in my life. You are.
I am. I know. Yeah.
You are the dark. So Phil is very, very tanned. Very, very tanned. B. Now, I went to Greece. I went to the beach 4 or 5 times. I didn't stay in direct sun. This was not so much. I did some work while I was there as well, too. I went to Athens for 3 days. So I didn't spend as much time at the beach as I wanted to get a tan. So that's my excuse. Work. Work, as always. Ghost Train 2. Phil, how's the Scepter?
It's good. It's good. There's several things that I really like about it. One is just when you have it in your hand, you could tell much more. Build quality and looks. I think this is probably one of the best looking pod devices in its category. The flavor is very good. I think it's
sexy.
I think it's really comparable to like some of the new pods that are coming out.
Yeah.
But what's nice about this too is that it is a user replaceable coil, right? So I know that there's a lot of people out there that, believe it or not, that care about the environment. They're worried about throwing the entire pod away. So with this one, you keep the pod, you do replace the coil. And battery life. I forgot. Would you remember what the capacity is on this one? Is it 1,400?
1,500, I think.
1,500?
Yeah.
Okay. So this does have one of the biggest batteries in its category too. It is a little bit bigger than some of them. Like I'll hold it up next to the smoke right there. You can see that, right? But yeah, a lot of good things going on here.
I like the automatic draw on it. Works very well, which is very important for me. Automatic draws are hit and miss, right? So you want to make sure that when you suck on it, it's activating. It works very well. And the flavor, I'm a coil guy, and it's if the flavor's good, that's what's really important to me. You get a good throat hit, good draw, and a good flavor.
You know what's crazy? This feels crazy tight right now.
Yeah.
Because I've been using the smoke.
Yeah. That's what it boils down to. All right. Vape, and we'll show you. We'll do a full video on the Scepter, maybe on the Smoker Show. Vape Vermont. I'm glad Dimi is smart. He's very reassuring and relieved anxiety. Love you, Dimi.
Oh, you relieve anxiety?
I'm not smart. I'm a realist.
No, you're smart.
And I will tell you, I'll be honest with you. And we need more honesty in this vaping industry. So people can have that relief. We need some relief because we're being pressured, states and local and federal and all that. Things are going to be okay. Things are going to be okay. Trust me. So it's if you see me getting on the shuttle to go to the space, then we're fucked. Then you should be worried. Until then, we're okay. Rob Wiggles. The electronic cigarette Reddit is full of young people asking about burnt and broken pods. TikTok. I'm telling you, that's where it's coming from. TikTok. There's literally companies that are happy. They're saying, "Hey, we have a TikTok vape account." What the fuck's the matter with you? Stay off TikTok. In fact, you see somebody using your products on TikTok, send a message and tell them to stop doing it, and send a message to TikTok. It's a tobacco product. Stop doing that. TikTok is the coronavirus of the internet, for crying out loud. Plus, China gets all your information.
Where do you think China's learning how to make e-cigs
right
now?
Bill Tarling.
Yes.
Any thoughts on? By the way, Bill, great job. You did a great job with while I was away. So thank you. I appreciate you.
Did you watch?
Yes, I did. I watched both of the episodes. I mean, the temperature control, I fell asleep, but
I figured that. That was the perfect one for you not to be a part of. Yeah.
Any thoughts on referring to our vape products as e-liquiding in order to help try getting
He's really pushing that
separation between e-liquid vape products? It's not going to happen. Again, I have to be honest, Bill. We can try as much as you want to. It's still going to be 10 people doing it. The entire industry is not going to follow that. It's too late. It's too late. We are past that. But again, I shouldn't have to make that determination for the government. It's the CDC's job to determine what the terminology of these products are. It's not my job. You know, in Greece, we have a VTA, our trade association there. They're trying to put standards amongst the members. We have 80 members on this. There's 1,000 vape shops in Greece. We have 80 members. They're trying to put standards. I'm like, it's not your job. They're trying to police the websites that are selling illegal nicotine. And I'm like, I'm going to take time out of my day to chase these websites? That's not my job. That's the government's job. So when the CDC does testing, they need to be able to distinguish which one is nicotine vapor products and which one is THC products, which one's adulterated, which one's vitamin E acetate. It's not my job. I'm not going to change the terminology now. It's the government's job. That's what we pay our taxes for.
That's what we do.
Right?
Absolutely. I agree with you.
Janine Timmons. Is 5 pounds available in Canada? I can't find it anywhere. I don't know. Is Jay Love here?
If Jay Love was here, he'd be able to tell you.
Did you notice I don't have any gel in my hair today?
No gel? I didn't notice that.
Did you notice that? Does
No.
my hair look okay?
No, you look fine. You look great.
𝗵𝗵𝗶𝗹
Just happy to have you here.
Dimitris.
You are going to cook Greek food.
I am. We're going to do some Facebook Lives, by the way. Follow me on Facebook. We're going to do some Facebook Lives cooking all this week.
You're like into this all of a sudden. You're doing these like little cooking
I did
shows.
moussaka Sunday. Or
Yeah.
moussaka. And it came
Is this
out.
is this a future career for you? You think,
No,
maybe?
fuck that.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
But I did moussaka on Sunday. A lot of people liked it. And it came out amazing. Amazing. I mean, the kids loved it.
Wow.
Loved it. 𝗵𝗵𝗶𝗹. Dimi Phil, honestly, I know you guys are about helping beginners. How hard it is the Aries 2 to wick for someone who sucks at wicking RTAs? It's the easiest RTA to wick. I'm not going to lie to you.
It's pretty easy. It's very forgiving.
Very, very forgiving.
Yeah.
Very forgiving. It's it's designed for people like you.
Yeah, I've run into a lot of atomizers. It depends on the type and style of the atomizer, right? So atomizers that depend on suction only to pull the e-liquid in, then you got like it's all about your jaw. It's all about the tightness that you have it set for. It's about how much cotton you have in there. The Aries is more just that you have the cotton is sitting in the e-liquid, right? So there's that wicking action that happens, and it's really not that dependent on your draw, right? So I think it is very forgiving. I mean, if you're using a thinner e-liquid, we always say if you're using a thinner e-liquid, a little bit more cotton, right? If you're using a thicker e-liquid, a little bit less cotton.
Yes.
And you always brush your cotton out. If you watch my videos, you'll see me do it. Brush your cotton out with a little screwdriver. It gets the fibers aligned. You can take some of those fibers out, and you put it right in. Good to go. Wow.
I get so aroused when you.
Oh, okay.
Say that. By the way, continue to put your questions. We only have half an hour. Questions, comments in the chat.
I can't believe we've been going that long.
And Bill is going to collect the 𝗬𝗵𝗶𝗀. Yes, we are. But again, like I said earlier, sometimes other projects take, we have a coil ready, but in order to release a coil, you have to release a device that goes with it that does temperature control correctly from mouth to lung and all that. So yes, we have a coil ready. When it's going to be released, I don't know.
Yeah, the coil itself too. It's got to be right. I mean, if it's going to do temperature control, it's got to do it right. And we do have one that we have several prototypes actually that we've been testing. Sorry guys, it's just not right yet. It's not ready. And it's got to be ready for us to put it out.
Yes, especially for stainless steel.
Yeah.
Costello, what's a QR code?
Is that a joke? Or
No, I think Ed is old. He's an old guy.
Yeah.
Help him out. Show him what a QR code
I
is.
gotta go get one.
All right, go. Larry, fuck you, Dimi. Us old. Larry, you can just email me that. You don't have to type it in the chat. Like, Larry's so old, he sends me joke via email. Who does that anymore? Who sends jokes via email anymore?
All right, so this is the card that comes in the platform products. So this is the what we consider the front of the card. So this is the little thank you and a little signature from me and Dimitris.
My signature, by the way, way sexier than Phil's. But that's
you know what?
Way sexier.
You are absolutely right. Yeah, I don't deny that. That is a QR code. I can't hold it up too close to the camera because it's not autofocus.
So let me show you how that works.
That's a QR code. God, are you going to scan it?
Yes. So what you do is you put your QR code scanner on your phone.
It's very easy to download.
Then, boom.
Look at that.
It scans it, and then you browse the website, and then it takes you to the website, and that website is going to show you. As soon as it opens, all the tutorial videos here.
Tutorial videos. Yep.
See? And then you see Phil's face.
It's
there,
that easy.
Here, there.
It's that easy.
So easy. So easy.
So easy a caveman could do it.
I hope that answers your question, Ed. Let me get back to where I was. Fuck, I can't see shit.
Yeah.
It's so painful. All right, Jennifer. Hey, Dimi, Phil popped into my stream.
I did. I popped
while you were gone.
He
was
very
cheating on you
sounds,
with 4 girls.
There were 4 girls there. Yeah.
Can you handle 4 girls?
Yeah, and they made a liquid. So the contest was somebody submits a photo, and then they have to make a liquid that like is kind of goes with that photo, right? And somebody submitted a photo of me.
Oh shit!
Yeah. So they had to come up basically
sour depression.
They had to come up with like the most amazing, tasty e-liquid. Go fuck yourself ever.
I'm jealous, Jennifer. I'm jealous. I want to get 4 girls too. I mean, all I can give is about 45 seconds to each one, but I want to go with 4 girls. Steve Mao. Funny, but MVS sells out of Anakin product pretty quickly. Like, yeah, they do. My Vapor Store, Element Vape, My Freedom Smokes, the ZFO, and there's one more.
Vapor DNA?
Vapor DNA.
Yeah.
They support us a lot, and our products do very, very well for them. 𝗣𝗵𝗶𝗹 at Phil Busardo. Is it a pass through as well?
I actually answered that. I saw that and I plugged it in and I used it. But it's a pet peeve of mine. There's no such thing as a pass through. Okay. I think the last thing that I vaped that was a true pass through. This was years ago, and the block was like this big, right? Just call it vape while charging. That's more accurate than pass through because none of these are really pass throughs. Pass through means that when it's plugged in, you're vaping off of what that cable, right? You're not. You're vaping off the battery as the battery is charging. So it's vape while charging.
Yes. The Vapist. Dimitri, did you partake in any of the violent Antifa protests? And if so, did it remind you of your anarchist days in Greece, graffiti the Acropolis? No, I don't participate in those. I don't believe in destruction of property or arguing and fighting with people that have an opposite ideology than me. I don't. Me and Phil just had this discussion before the show started. I respect his opinion. He respects my opinion. In a lot we find common ground, and some we don't. But that doesn't change my opinion of Phil because we disagree on some things. And I'm the same way on Facebook. Unless you're going to post something that's really stupid, then I'm just going to unfriend you or block you. I mean, if it's something like really, really stupid, but I respect your opinion. I'm not going to go out there and protest and graffiti the Acropolis or even the Sonic down the street. I just don't do that. I didn't participate in any.
And you're right, Mowgli. ProVary did have a true pass-through accessory.
Why are you bypassing that?
It's just
why are you bypassing
It's just a comment. It's not a question. It's just a comment.
Rob Brand. The Aries 2 was my first rebuildable. Thanks to the show when I won one. First time waking, even built the coil was easy as hell. There you go. Rob Brand. If Rob Brand can do it,
you can do it too. Absolutely.
You can do it. Thomas Kirsop, is it just me or is Dimitri's hair getting thinner? Hey, how about you go fuck yourself, Thomas? How about what?
Turn around.
Yeah, it's fucking thinning.
Turn around. Can we turn around? Hold on a second. Wait a second.
Is it bad?
Okay, go ahead and just talk.
Is it bad?
Talk for a little while. I got
what? God damn, I'm gonna fucking kill myself. Now I'm really, really depressed. I can't see. Yeah, you're right. It's thinning. Look at that. I'm going to do the comb over. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to let it grow from this side. I'm going to take it. I'm going to just like flip it on the other side. Fuck you, Thomas. Maybe I'm going to go jump in the pool and kill myself. Rob Wiggles. Phil Dimmy. Is converting smokers getting more difficult now after the whole lung problem? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. People are confused. Thanks to our government, once again. And then you say, why wouldn't we leave them on masks and everything else? Yes, it's getting more and more difficult. But I think that as more people are losing their faith in the government, I think we have an opportunity to come and tell them, hey, listen, they lied to you about COVID. They lied to you about this. They lied to you about vaping as well, too. What is that?
We're going to try something.
Oh, is that No. Oh, my God.
I bought this just for you. I couldn't wait. Thank Thomas, thank you so much for reminding me. Dimitri, I have some spray on hair for your bald spot.
What color is it?
Who gives a fuck? It's just it's black. It's black brown. It's brown.
No,
like
my hair's brown. It's not black.
It is. No, it's brown.
Oh my God, are we gonna do this now?
Oh, we got it.
God.
I just got to figure out
this
a way.
This has to be the first time on YouTube this is happening.
Absolutely, it's great. So, but I'm trying to think of a way because I need a good camera to do. Okay, I have an idea.
Oh my God.
I take this, right, and if I bring this around over here. Okay.
Oh boy.
Right. Okay. All right. Now,
boy.
If I push this button right here, all right.
Oh
that
my
should
God.
be. That's the.
Oh, shit.
All right, hold on. Let me try.
This is some real time shit right there.
All right, here we go.
Hold on.
Wait.
All right.
Pull the cap off.
Here.
Yeah, pull the cap off. I can't get the cap off.
Oh my God! I can't believe I'm doing this. All right, here you go.
Okay, here we go.
Oh my God!
You guys are getting extra.
This is unbelievable. I can't believe it.
What? Oh my God! It looks good. No, it looks good. Holy shit!
Let's see.
Turn,
shit! That shit's working.
Look at
Oh my God! Look at that! It works.
Oh my God! It works the nuts.
I want to buy stock in that product.
Holy crap!
Look at that.
You do not have a bald spot anymore,
Dude, that is unbelievable.
You absolutely don't have a bald spot anymore.
Dude, what is this product?
This is amazing.
What is this?
Look at
Jerome Russell?
Jerome Russell, man. Yeah.
Whatever Jerome Russell is selling, I want to buy it. Put some here. Put them in the front.
Wait, you want it somewhere?
Here. See that? See that spot right there? Not in my eyes, though. Hold on.
Cover your eyes.
Okay.
No, it's not working as good.
You look like you got on my forehead.
No,
Look at that. You put it on my forehead. You got it on my hands. Look at that shit.
Hold on.
Do you have a vapor towel?
I got vapor towel. Hold on.
Yeah. Dude, it looks like a raccoon took a shit on my fucking head. Look at that. That does not look real at all, bro. Look at that.
The back looks
It does not look. No, come on.
Here you go. Let me see. Look at that. Oh shit! It's not coming off.
Oh fuck.
Oh no, it's coming off. I've got to do it hard though. All right, there you go. Yeah, that's looking better. Wait, let me just get over here. Okay, you're.
How about here?
You're where?
Here.
Wait, there's nothing there.
There, all this.
Wait, hold on. So, remember what your mother used to do?
Spit on it. Oh my God.
Oh yeah. Okay, that's coming. That's working now. Yeah, there you go. Okay, you're.
Let me get some.
Go ahead.
For my.
Yeah.
Bro.
Look at you. You look like a new man.
That does not look. Look at that. That does not look. It does not.
No, I would recommend. I strongly recommend this product for the back of the head, not the front.
That looks so bad, dude. Look at that.
See. I hope.
Look.
Well, yeah, it's all splotchy.
It looks like it's a fucking squirrel. Look at it. It looks completely fake. I can't believe I let you fucking do that.
The back looks good, though. The back is surprisingly good.
That's fucking quality entertainment right there.
Surprisingly good.
I can't believe we did that.
I'm amazed. I'm amazed at that product, how well that worked on the back. You're gonna have to wash your hands a little bit later on.
Can you just bring that with us to the next show and just spray
absolutely.
my back? Oh, that's horrible.
Oh, there's a garbage can over here. Oh my God, Thomas, thank you. Thank you for this little bit of video.
It looks fake. Look at that.
Gold. No,
maybe it's the color. It's like a different color.
It's a color, but I'm telling you, the back looked amazing.
I look like I have brown shit highlights.
Well, don't look at it. Oh yeah, it is kind of light. It's kind of light up there.
Yeah, look at that. It looks like it's like a line over here, just like.
Yeah.
just sat on my head or
Well, you
something.
have to brush it. 𝗣𝗵𝗶𝗹 says you have to brush it. Apparently, he's got.
𝗵𝗵𝗶𝗹 knows he's bald.
He knows. He's
Give me a brush. Give me a brush. Let me brush
Now
it.
I got to get you a brush.
Come on, I just want to see how it looks.
All right. Hold on.
Well, 𝗵𝗵𝗶𝗹 says that it must be true. I mean, he makes the vape bands.
I think you had to I think you had to brush that when it was wet. Now it's dry.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna look right.
I don't know. 𝗵𝗵𝗶𝗹 will tell us. He makes vape bands. He knows. I'm getting to your questions, guys. Keep putting your questions in. Fuck you, Thomas, by the way. I just want to put that out there one more time. I just don't understand how you know it needs to be brushed, Andrew. You have zero hair. All right, let me see. All right. He says brush it.
Oh wait, 𝗣𝗵𝗶𝗹 is Andrew?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. You helping?
That's not doing much.
Still. No, you know what? The back looks really good. I mean,
Does it?
You can't even tell that you have.
Do I need to brush it?
No. You saw it live on video. I mean,
It's so gay. Look at that. It looks fake.
no, it doesn't. It looks.
Don't lie, motherfucker. Don't lie.
Throw some gel in there, you'll be fine.
Oh my god. All right, back to the questions.
Yeah.
All right. Best DP ever. No, the best DP ever is not. One day I will tell you. Read the book about the best DP ever. 𝗵𝗵𝗶𝗹, have you done a review on the Artery Nugget GT?
No.
No. I think that's coming, isn't it?
I don't know. No.
No? Okay. No. Kid Bass, are you guys wearing matching pajamas tonight? I never wear pajamas.
I sleep in my underwear.
Yeah. I sleep in my underwear as well, too. And so does Phil. We've slept many of nights together.
Yes, we have.
Hey, guys, will you ever update the slide? To what? It doesn't get any better. We're going to update the Zenith, but the slide it's a great tank, man. It's selling so good in Europe. I'm telling you, you guys... I know we're talking about the U.S. market, but you guys don't know how much these tanks are selling like crazy in Europe.
Yeah,
France, UK, Germany, Greece, Italy.
I think the Zlide is still a very, very current-looking tank.
Yeah.
There is one thing that I would like to change on. I'm not going to mention what I would like to change on it, but I think it's still a very, very good-looking tank. I think it's a very easy to work with tank. Changing the coil is second to none. You know, something that people don't maybe remember sometimes is that every time you use a new Z coil, you get a new 510 connection, right?
Yeah.
And that's potentially a big deal. But we do, and we have plans, and actually there's stuff hidden right behind me for a new Zenith, right? And
some prototypes are there.
There's some prototypes back there.
But listen, I take my wife as a prime example, right? Give her the Zenith, all she uses it. I give her the Slide, all she uses the Slide now. Because she is the type of vapor that our products are being sold to. It's not to the existing vapor or the people that build and stuff like that. My wife is the prime example. She got the Slide, push, feel, change, done. That's all she wants. She doesn't want anything. She's happy. And people that are happy continue to use that product. That means that the product is good. And people that used to be smokers are using this product to stay off cigarettes. That's what's really, really important. So I don't foresee any update on the Slide. Not for this year, at least.
No, not for a while.
Limner. Go ahead.
Well, Kid Bass says you look very good. I think it looks good, right? You should see the back. You should see the back. Like,
How about the back? How about the back?
I'm blown
Here,
away.
Let me turn around. Hold on.
Turn around. Can you see it? Can you see it? I mean, it's.
I can't see it. But
It's much better than it was.
Is it?
Much better than it was. Oh my God, yeah. Because I know how self-conscious you were about that bald spot back
Yes,
there. But man,
I
it
was.
looks
I
good.
was.
I can see this is going to be added to our daily routine. If we ever get back on the road again, you'll be.
I'll be shaving your
he'll
back.
He'll shave my
You'll
back, and I'll be spraying it.
Team bromance, baby.
No, I got that back shaver now. I really don't need you anymore.
I was just in Greece in Athens, and I go to the shower, and first thing I see, your fucking back shaver.
Oh yeah, that's
there.
right. Because I left it there. I left it there.
Yeah. I was gonna shave my balls with it, but
ooh, be careful with that.
Yeah. Limner, YouTube is regularly being accused lately of censoring politically incorrect content. Is there any evidence of the vaping community being harassed? So, I mean, look.
Well, they should take this video down immediately.
Vaping products, after they got classified as tobacco products, is sensitive with YouTube. So obviously YouTube is censoring. They're flagging some videos. Sometimes incorrectly, you appeal it and you win it back. But there's always been this prejudice against vaping products from YouTube, Limner. Yeah. So yeah, absolutely, there's evidence. Could you two please give each other a big hug? No real reason, just feels so right to see you both back together again.
Oh, absolutely. Here's a big Corona
Don't
shirt.
get my black.
Yeah, no, yeah.
It's okay. My shirt's black anyway, so you're not going to see it. There you go, guys.
Question: will an open system ever get PMTA approval? I don't know. I hope so. I wish I had an answer for that. I don't. We're trying. I know we're applying. Anakin's applying for an open vapor product, including one of our products. So I hope. I don't know. What ohms do you personally prefer on the slide?
Me? Either the 1.6 or the 0.8. I've actually been leaning towards the 0.8 lately.
So I generally like, well, it really depends on the liquid that I'm using. If I'm going to use a 20 milligram like hybrid salt and freebase, I use the 1.6. If I'm going to use something that is 12 milligram, I use the 0.8. However, I will tell you, with the new 1.2 ohm coils that are out there, they don't have the longevity of the 1.6 and the 0.8.
Oh, man, the flavor's
no
banging.
doubt.
Yeah.
But the flavor is banging.
Yeah.
So what I do with the new 1.2 ohm coil, I start at 10 watts, and then after half a tank, I crank it up to 11 watts. And the flavor for about 20 mils, is outstanding. It's just like rebuilding. The flavor is great.
Yeah.
But what happens with the 1.2 ohm, because it's a dual parallel wrap, at some point, it just reaches where it just like that. The coil's dead.
And it happens
does
quick,
not,
too.
It
It's
does
not like
last
it wears
long.
out. It just, like, goes.
It's one of the drawbacks of having that great flavor. It just does not last long. So I've been enjoying, when I was in Greece, I had a bunch of 1.2 ohm coils with me for times that I was going out. I was not going to take my Aries with. I'd take the Zenith, and I had the 1.2 ohm. The flavor is outstanding. So I find myself using that. I don't use pre-built coils that often, but when I do, since I'm using them for a small amount of time, I throw the 1.2 ohm coil. But if not, 0.8.
You know what I'm finding interesting on some of these new the pod systems that I've been reviewing. The flavors is really good on these new pod systems. I mean, there's no doubt. Like, everybody wants to be the Caliburn, right?
Yeah.
And they're all doing it. They're all surpassing the Caliburn at this point. But I've noticed a couple times, even during the evaluation, the pods are going bad or the coils are going bad. So, like, I wonder if that is something that goes along with the better flavor. I don't know, because I that's not my area of expertise, but
I don't know.
Yeah,
we try to figure it out, but the only thing I can think of is because the cotton disintegrates after some use, and because of the dual parallel system, is that there's a hot spot that's created in the coil, and if a hot spot happens, it burns the cotton. The coil is done. You're never going to be able to bring it back after a hot spot happens in a coil. So that's the only thing that I've been able to come up with. I'm not an engineer, but the flavor for those 20 mils is really, really.
Yeah, I've given Anakin like 3 or 4 ideas to potentially solve that, to extend the longevity of the coil. But it's just a matter of them getting to it.
Yeah. So, Kid Bass,
okay.
Do you think the FDA will stop shipments from China after September 9th? No. Can you use the 1 ohm coil from Zenith in the slide? Yes. Yes. You're just not going to have enough airflow. By the way, I'll go ahead and tell you right now, this is an exclusive. We have another Z coil that will take more power coming out. It will go up to 35 watts, okay? For restricted direct lung vaping. The problem is, like 1 ohm coil, you can take it and put it in any of our tanks, but it needs more power. To me, 27 watts for the 1 ohm coil is a happy spot. The problem is that you don't get enough airflow, so it's going to make a warm MTL vape versus the Zenith Pro that opens up the airflow a little bit more, and you get a restricted direct lung.
Yeah.
So you can use the 1 ohm coil anywhere, but you're not going to get that same airflow.
The Z coils are actually, they're cross-compatible with the original Zenith, the Slide, the Zenith Pro, the Beep, and something that's coming, right? But like Dimitris said, the 1 ohm coil and the new coil that's coming are more designed for the restricted direct lung. And the only one of our products that currently does that opens up enough for the restricted direct lung is the Zenith Pro.
Yeah. Cool citrus, by the way, my coils last forever. Yeah, cool citrus on the 0.8 ohm coil that I've tested it. I literally got 3 weeks out of a coil, which is not good for us because we can't make any money. If you're gonna use a coil for 3 weeks, we can't make any money. But I did get 3 weeks out of the cool citrus and the 0.8 coil.
Your hair looks amazing. Really does.
I feel like there's something sitting on top of it.
Does it really? That's just psychological.
You know what it is? It's blocking the air that's been hitting me.
Oh,
like
it
before,
could be.
The air was hitting me. I could feel it. Now I don't feel the air. It's like the air is like bouncing off my head.
Yeah, it's like it's a protective
So
layer.
I feel like I have like a helmet on.
That could it could also protect you from UV rays. There could be a lot of stuff going on.
What do you call the 35mm RDTA? Juice hog? That's what I call it. You're gonna go through a lot of liquid. All right, I caught up.
That was it.
With a new cigarette coil, will work with a 𝗣𝗵𝗶? No, it won't. It needs more power. It won't.
Yeah,
35 watts, Jennifer. Pay attention. 35 watts. How are you gonna get 35 watts out of the 𝗣𝗵𝗶?
Yeah, when we put out the 𝗣𝗵𝗶, really we had the 0.5 ohm, the Plex coils, and we had the 1.6 to the 0.8.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, that's what works with the 𝗣𝗵𝗶.
I rebuild the caliburn since I used 4 of them for vaping at supermarkets, hospital. Great. If you can rebuild the punch, listen. I'm all about saving. I don't care what you use as long as you're saving money. You're happy with a vape.
See?
Who cares?
I'm coughing all of a sudden.
Go fucking get tested tomorrow.
I'm telling you.
You cannot get corona like within 2 hours.
I think I did.
You go get tested. You have to stick a thing down.
You caught up like exactly at 11 o'clock. Dude, it's 10:57 right
Hold on,
now.
we got another question.
10:58.
No, that was the same question that I answered. I got caught up. I'm caught up.
Good job. Good job.
Yeah, man, listen. The DP show is about providing some entertainment through these difficult corona times.
I know I entertained myself greatly tonight. Are you by the way, you're going to bring that spray with you? That's yours. That's a gift. Right? I bought that for you especially. I couldn't wait to use that. And like
I'm having some concerns. I'm driving my motorcycle a lot lately.
Okay, all right.
So does it hold? If I put my my helmet on.
Oh, that's a good question. I don't know.
And then I go to the bar, for example, and I'm thinking I'm flying, and
you have so many black streaks like on your forehead.
Fuck. So if I take the helmet off with all that spray we stuck there, and then I walk in the bar thinking I'm fly, and I look like shit.
No, I don't have a helmet. But there's something that we can try.
All right, let's do it.
I'm just gonna take some paper towel here. So just plain old everyday vapor towel. I'm gonna run this through your hair. Are you ready?
Oh boy.
There we go. We can do it really firm.
Okay.
Yep, it's gonna come off. It's gonna come off.
Can you imagine? Yeah. Let's say I was single, for example, and I walked into a bar, and then I found this nice young lady, and she's like, "Hey, can we want to dance?" And I'll be dancing. I'm like filling her up, and then she goes like, "Oh, baby," like that, and I'm filling up in her hands, and be like, "Oh, boy, shit."
That's pretty funny.
Oh. All right, let's go. Hold on.
Okay.
Zenith Pro with 1.0, the best. I get about a week with juice, 70-30. Good. Of course, if you're happy with that, that's great.
See, Robbie, I want to do that. Even though I hate bubble glass, I want to do that.
Hold on. I use this light with 12 nic, 0 flavor, and my coils last 3 months. Fuck, the Vapist, bro. We can't. I have kids to get through college, man. What's the matter with you? Phil has to, shave the kitty next week. Come on, what's the matter with you? Loving the Aromamizer Plus with a single coil deck. I heard that's very, very good. I'm glad that you're enjoying it. Can you direct along the Aries 2? It clearly says on the bell. I swear. Look, people complain about the engravings on the bell. It's engraved.
It's not going to focus. It's not going to focus.
What the fuck? What is this camera? This is so amateuristic.
No.
Do we have another camera?
Yes,
to show?
we can. Yes, I do.
I just want to show you. Okay. All right. Because apparently people can't see it.
All right, hold on.
Yeah, and then you have to hit the button.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna hit the button. Okay.
That's horrible.
No, it's not gonna.
Hold on.
It's the lighting.
Okay.
You can't see it. It's not gonna focus.
Hold on. Wait. Do you have it on autofocus?
It should be on autofocus.
There we go. Okay, what does it say there?
It says MTL.
Aries 2 MTL RTA.
Yeah.
So no, you can't direct lung. You can't. That's my question. I give you a visual that you can't direct lung it. You can restrict. Very, very, very restricted direct lung.
We do have something that we're working on.
Yes, sir. We can't tell you.
Back
Can't
burner.
tell you.
Yep.
Will Smoke Free Radio continue to produce content after September the 9th? Yes, absolutely. Still waiting for my bourbon. No tip for you guys. Janine, we'll have bourbon one day. All this shit is over with.
Oh,
Do you have any DP Show branded custom masks?
empty.
That's a good idea.
it's a good idea. It's a good idea.
Good idea.
I'm
Would you
officially
guys
empty.
buy them? I'll make them. I'll do it. Your pillow is going to be brown tonight. Yeah, I'm going to go take a shower.
You should take a
after
shower
here.
first. I don't want your
Yeah.
your hairspray all over my.
The hairspray really brings out the old age wrinkles great. Thanks, Bill. I appreciate that. Listen, you go buy this spray. If you need it, go buy it. It works, apparently.
The back
you just have
looks
to match
good.
the color.
The back looks really good.
Uh,
I'm not filling this with the number one flavor in the unsalted line, the watermelon peach. I'm actually filling this with
all good, Vapors. I'm just joking, buddy.
with Jennifer's liquid, the pina
Jennifer
colada.
is.
I'm
I'm
addicted
trying to make it in Greece.
I'm addicted to this
So
pina
I
colada.
am dropping this new line in Greece called Fruit Drops. DROPZ. Fruit Drops.
fruit drops.
And I'm trying, and it's not going to be a line of liquid.
No.
It's just going to be Jennifer's liquid.
That's it.
That's it. Just that and on ice. Two.
Okay.
So it'll be regular without ice and
Okay.
then on ice. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to make it happen. And then it depends how many I'm going to sell. I'm going to send Jennifer a nice little.
I was going to ask you that. Does Jennifer get a cut?
Of course.
What's my cut?
Nothing.
I don't think that's fair.
Maybe I'll bet the pina colada next.
Okay.
And then if we drop that and you promote it and go and sell it, I'll give you some something.
What I would like, because I get requests just about every other day, is to get the unsalted line overseas.
Listen, I don't want to get back to this MTL thing again, but I have to. I see reviewers all the time, including Nick. I love Nick, don't get me wrong. But I see reviewers all the time saying, you can't restrict... Why? I don't get it. It says it on the bell. MTL RTA. It says it, right? Why would you compare it? Why would you review it as an MTL atomizer and then tell us if it does MTL? That's what I want to get from a reviewer. He's not the only one. Jay did as well to other reviewers like, oh, I can if I suck it like this. Why? It's not meant for that. There's tons of restricted direct lung atomizers out there. It's not made for that. I don't understand what this fascination. And listen, it's very difficult to get an atomizer that can do that wide range successfully.
Okay? Well, I mean, when I do a video, when I do a review, it's like I have to think about, okay, so who is this product for, right? Because believe me, it's for somebody. Somebody out there is going to like it. It's going to be the draw that somebody likes, right? It may not be me, and that's okay. I would never say that a product is bad because it doesn't suit my vape style, right?
Yes.
But although I do have a legitimate concern now with MTL kind of getting looser and looser and looser and looser now. Yeah.
All right, so let's get to the hot topic. Switch to that other screen that you've been prepping there for 30 years.
It's been there. There we go.
All right, so we got to talk about this. The original rally was planned for May. Am I right? June?
March, April, May. Yeah.
Somewhere there. And it got canceled due to COVIDs and all that. Mm-hmm. And then it was rescheduled recently for September the 5th, 2020 in Washington, D.C. Now, me and Phil have been asked to speak at the rally. And, of course, we graciously accepted because we believe in vaping and we want to support the movement and the industry as we always do. If we believe in the cause, we will support it. We have a couple of issues. The issue is, number one, there's a COVID thing going on. Yeah. Washington, D.C. put an announcement a couple of days ago about people traveling into Washington, D.C. and where they're going to stay. So our biggest concern is how many people are going to show up. Okay? This is a rally in front of the White House.
Yeah.
And the numbers really represent our message.
Yeah.
How many people are going to go? We'll be there. I mean, no matter what. We're planning on going. If nothing changes and it's still on, me and Phil are going to be there, right?
Yeah. Not comfortable about going.
Yeah,
at
not
all.
comfortable, but we will be there. It's unfortunate that such a powerful message as helping people quit smoking gets lost amongst this epidemic. Even for me, I publish regularly op-eds in Tennessee through my PR firm. I couldn't get published for 3 months. I finally got published
For the one
2 weeks ago at the Tennessean, which is a big newspaper in Tennessee, with my op-ed. And I brought up these points. I'm like, yeah, there's a pandemic going on, and rightfully so, the media has been focused on that. But let's not forget about vaping and tobacco harm reduction and the studies that are coming out. So that's going to be our message in DC as well, too. Yes, everything that's going on, let's not forget that there's 500,000 people that die every year from smoking. So, but I'm still concerned about what the turnout is going to be. If you can't fly, if people are concerned, I saw even within my group, that's a very powerful group in Tennessee, some of the vendors are hesitant about coming because of the situation that is going on. So I'm concerned on the numbers that are going to turn out, and listen, we support the Legion guys and Sherwin and Tristan and everybody, and Alan and everybody that's involved in this. We've raised money for this event multiple times. And we're going to continue to do so, and we'll support whatever the decision they're going to make. It's their show. It's not our show to make decisions. So we'll just play it by ear.
Yeah, and I'd imagine that we're not the only ones that feel uncomfortable about traveling at this time. My concerns are it's not gonna make the industry look good. It's not gonna make the industry look like powerful. It's not. If we're talking to 50 people in front of, it's not going to be good. So I hope I'm wrong. I really, really do. And like Dimitris said, we'll go and we'll support it. And I understand why they're doing it now. And it's because of the PMTA.
Yes.
Right. And that's why they're trying to get it in before the PMTA.
The problem that I have with that is that there's no way that we're going to have a rally September the 5th when our deadline is September the 9th. And this rally is going to make the FDA say, oh, okay, well, 3,000 people showed up in Washington, D.C. We're going to eliminate the PMTA. That's going to happen. But on the other hand, I get it that it could have put some pressure on the administration with the upcoming election to say that, but we have to have 10,000 people there minimum to have an effect, And I just can't. If we couldn't get 5,000 people when times were good last year, when the rally happened, we didn't get over 5,000 people. Yeah. There's no way we're going to get over 5,000 people this go around, for sure. My concern is that we have 100 people show up in the lawn, and then the media grasps onto that and says, oh, look at these 100 people, crazy people talking about it. And then it makes it even worse for the vaping industry.
Yeah. That's what I'm concerned about. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Especially if there's a bunch of people that they're not wearing masks or whatever. It's just, I don't know. But again, I understand, like even Bob said, why not hold it until October? And the reason why is because they're trying to get this in before the PMTA deadline goes into effect.
Yes.
The other thing too, there's the mandatory quarantine if you're going into Washington, right?
We'd have to go in and go out
for several states.
Yeah. But I'm going full commando. If you go to InnikenStore.com, you're going to see Inniken, going along with the whole thing, designed a hat with a fan on it that has a shield. And it blows air down in front of your face, and then it has a whole clear shield that goes around. I'm wearing that, and then I'm wearing a mask on it as well. So I'm going full commando. You won't recognize me, but I'll wear my Wu-Tang shirt. How about that? No, I have a special shirt for that day. But yeah, no matter, we're going to support it because that's the right thing to do for us, because we are believers in harm reduction and in vaping. And then from there on, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. So that's it. Is that it?
I think we covered everything.
I think we did.
Anything else that we did?
No, it's pretty good. Considering that this was like a last minute show and we didn't have any.
We can talk for hours.
I guess we can.
We can talk for hours. Let me show we didn't miss any questions.
Yeah, make sure you didn't. By the way, I was up at 7:00 this morning. Do you know why I was up at 7:00 this morning?
Why?
Because for some reason my robot vacuum got caught in a place that it's never gotten caught, and it started to say, "I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. And that's what I woke up to this morning.
Oh shit! And then it went off when the power went off over here too. By the way, the power didn't go off. That's good.
Yeah, that's surprising. The power, as he was driving here, I think you were about an hour away. The power went off, and it was off for about a good 15, 20 minutes, too, and I was getting a little concerned.
Yes.
But it came back on. It went out again, and then it came back on, and it's been solid.
But if you have a large turnout with a lot of folks that get COVID from it, how is that for the industry? I agree with you, Grumps. It's a no-win situation, I'm telling you. The media is going to make it bad no matter what it is, and that's my concern. That's my concern. I agree with you, man. It's not that I disagree with you, but we still have to do what we have to do, you know? Apparently, you have to burn police stations to get attention. Yeah. I guess you could. You could do that. Vapers haven't shown up to critical rallies. I suggest a YouTube-a-thon raise money for Greg Conley lobbyists to show up for vapers. Long conversation there. Maybe I will do it on the Smoker Show. That's a long conversation. We covered everything.
We did.
We're done. We don't have any vape wheel, but we'll do a vape wheel on the next DP show.
Well, I did the last Smoker Show. We did some giveaways,
and we did a giveaway today to his wife.
As long as he gets a hold of me, yes, absolutely.
Yeah, he will. Pete, get a hold of. Phil.
How do you want to end this? Because I don't have any endings. All I have is the intro.
What are each of your favorite robots?
Well, he doesn't have a favorite robot.
No.
He doesn't have a favorite.
A sex doll, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't want that.
Real Doll's working on that. They're working on like a robotic sex doll.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm sure you know.
Yeah.
Can we review that shit?
Yeah, we should. That should be. I'm telling you.
If you thought ภิėbl Sardos was like 1 hour reviews, that would be like probably a 17-day review on the sex robot.
I'm actually surprised you went in that direction. See, I thought you were going to say that's going to be a 30-second review. That's
I know you're not a 1 minute man. I know you're not.
Okay, thank you.
I know that. I know you take your time.
Thank you.
That's what I said. A sex doll review would take fucking forever. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, bye.
Like a sex review-a-thon. Like a long to a 17-hour.
Why the fuck am I coughing now? God damn it. All right.
I'm not coughing. So you didn't get it from me, whatever you got.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
All right. So
I'll play the wait. Hold on. First of all, I gotta open up the turn off the live stream. There it is, right there. That's the button I gotta push.
Okay.
So I'm gonna push this.
Wait.
There's more.
First of all,
hold on. But wait, there's more.
Yeah. Let's close it correctly.
Okay.
First of all, I want to thank all of you for tuning in for the bromance today and seeing me and Phil reunited. We want to thank you for the support over a decade in this vaping industry.
Yeah.
It really means a lot to us that people still want to hear what we have to say. I hope you got some entertainment out of this, but I hope you got some of the serious points that we try to get across with this as well too. It's very, very important to be able to balance those two, and that's why this works. You know, we're able to deliver both of those to you. I sacrificed my bald spot for you guys tonight, but I also try to get across the point that vaping is very, very important, and we need to stick with it. And fuck Delta 8. You know, you can't sprinkle Delta 8 all over stuff.
Do you know? See, like you're very hip. You're very hip. You're on the fleek. Is that?
Yes.
Did I use that the right way?
I'm on point.
I had no idea what Delta 8 is. I still don't know what Delta 8. I like the first time I've ever heard about it is when you said it right here.
You're way behind.
I know.
There's people literally fighting on Facebook. They used to make liquid that are now making Delta 8. They're fighting with each other because one Delta 8 is better than the other one. One has lab reports, the other one doesn't. We're talking about something that's very, very shady, by the way, on a federal law. Like, it can get you arrested. It won't pass a drug test and stuff. Like, it's really bad. It does not belong in vape shops, is what I'm saying. And our industry is like fighting over selling it to the vape shops.
So what is this? Is it
THC. It's like
THC?
Yeah, it's like a strain of CBD that gets you high.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Whatever. It is what it is. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care about that. If you enjoy Delta 8, don't take it personally. I don't care. Just fucking vape all you want, or Delta 8 or Delta 88 or MD 88. I don't give a shit. Whatever. Mad Dog 2020. I don't care what you do. It's your own personal choice. I just don't believe it belongs in the vape shop, especially right now, where you see in Minnesota. Here's a serious point for you. Minnesota's trying to ban flavors, and what are they doing? They're pushing in the stories in the media in Minnesota that 𝗏𝗏 is coming back And the only reason that they're pushing that is to be able to ban flavors, and they're using the news stories about 𝗏𝗏. We need to disassociate ourselves completely from these products.
Yeah.
Enjoy your Delta 8, but the vape shops need to distinguish themselves that we are here to help people quit smoking.
Yeah, well, we've been saying that from day one. I mean, like when CBD first started, when it first came on the scene,
yes,
we said keep it separate, keep it separate, keep it separate.
Yes,
otherwise we're gonna get lumped in with that. And again, not anti-CBD, not negative CBD. It's just I think it's just important to keep them separate. And that sure as hell didn't happen. So.
Yes. So I said what I had to say. Now it's
okay, so you done now?
you
sure? No, you did very
good. Taking notes?
What? No, I do keep notes. Sometimes I take notes. So like.
Is that for tonight?
No, not for tonight. Not for tonight. No.
Maybe we'll
actually, these are notes that I took when I was before I came on Jennifer Winstead's show, because they were talking about like, well, what would 𝗵𝗵𝗶𝗀 taste like?
Let me tell Jennifer.
Yeah, they said
I will tell you what it tastes like.
They said I don't know what 𝗵𝗵𝗶𝗀 tastes like, and I told them, I said, I am of course available for research, right? And then somebody suggested, well, like he comes across
pretty
as
sour, Jennifer.
He comes across as like an old-fashioned. I said an old-fashioned. Like an old-fashioned as it,
a sour old-fashioned.
And then
that would be the drink, sour old-fashioned. That's what the liquid should be.
Somebody did say manly. Manly.
Yes,
manly.
yes, I see that. You're manly.
I think Jennifer actually said bourbon because I'm tan.
No, manly, sour, old-fashioned. That's it. That describes it perfect.
So
sensitive, manly.
Yeah, that's for sure. Sensitive. Yeah, so I promised Jennifer that I would go on the next show. They're gonna send me the liquids, and I'm gonna go on and try them.
Oh, that's hot.
Yeah.
I never got the fucking invitation like that from Jennifer. Fuck Jennifer. I was gonna send her some money too. I'm gonna send her shit now.
Well, somebody's got to submit a picture of you. And I said, if somebody said, because I even did when I was on Jennifer's show, I said somebody should submit this picture. And it was a picture of you, right? And I said,
I don't want to
very easy.
You.
It's very.
I don't want to be smock. I don't want to copy you.
something that tastes like feta cheese, right? Like a feta cheese vape. That would be delicious. Yeah.
That or 𝗁𝗂𝗍 Adonis, Greek mythology, statuesque.
Jesus Christ. If I had some fucking roses, I would throw them at you. Holy shit. All right,
guys. Peace out.
That's it.
Thanks.
Okay.
We love you guys. Thanks everyone for hanging out. We appreciate it. Share and like this video.
Yeah, please.
Share and like it, please.
That'd be good. Okay. Bye.